The freestyle by Corey Holcomb and this bitch. Cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. I don't like your daughter, bitch. Ever since I saw the little hoe, niggas knocking on my motherfucking door. Is Trina there? Is she coming out? I say, hey, put that thing in that bitch mouth, cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. Going in my refrigerator. Every nigga that nut in her, somehow they hate her. Her 2 kids that she kept cause she thought them dudes was gonna give her fuck. But then they ducked out on her ass. Fuck that silly slut. Even though that bitch do got a big ass butt. But I won't fuck her though. Cause it's your daughter. But get the daughter out my face before the slaughter. I don't like your daughter, bitch.
I told you he had some shit.
Love and devotion. If the tracks of lost emotion, it's going to suck.
Shot? Yeah.
With the
5150 lives again. I want to say hello to all of the moral people of the world who are trying to make the best out of what the fuck is going on in this world. This is the show with the best intentions in the world, but if we offend you because you saw, fuck you, so fair. Today on the show, we have guests.
Gracias.
We got, first of all, OG Darlene Ortiz. She's
Hey.
here, like always. Got my
OG,
man
OG.
Craig Smith, goddamn it.
What's happening?
Albino big nigga in this motherfucker. we got my man from New York City, comedian Jimmy Martinez.
You already know, baby. Long time coming to this motherfucker, nigga. Let's go.
All right.
And we have from the world of entertainment, special entertainment.
Yes.
Entertainment your parents can't keep you from no more. God damn it.
Wake
My
up
man,
to it.
Mr. Marcus. What up,
Yeah.
What up, brother? How you doing?
brother? Anyway, so, God damn, we got to start off by talking shit about, look, Marcus, I want to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
What is the question people don't ask you about what you do that you want motherfuckers to ask you? Is it any questions like that? Because I know motherfuckers got the same sucker ass shit they ask you and shit.
Well, like what? What would you think?
I'm
Shit.
just saying. No,
I don't know. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, man, why don't somebody ask me what my favorite hobby is, or you know,
That's
like,
what's up.
Oh,
You
so
know.
what is it? What's your favorite hobby?
Well, you know, nah. Truthfully, it's 2 things. I went to the hobby shop and I was looking at little models, like model trains, model cars, and shit like
Okay.
that. And I was like,
Yep.
that'd be like a hobby.
That's a good one,
Putting
boy.
them
That'll
together?
keep you busy. Yeah, I
That
used
keeps
to do
you.
that.
Keeps you like kind of entertained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my real hobby though is just taking pictures of women naked.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Good hobby.
I like that one.
That's probably my favorite.
Now,
hobby.
do people get to see those, or is it just your?
Nah, I post them all the time.
Oh, nice. You'll have to see that. I didn't know. Okay.
Some girls are better in pictures.
Uh-oh.
That's my opinion. Like, they be real pretty.
Right.
But then when you get up on them, you see a lot of flaws, or you encounter a lot of flaws that you be like, God damn, I thought this motherfucker was the dopest.
Brother, he's got some really interesting, I guess you would
No,
say,
it's some women out here.
peculiarities.
It's some women got sour hair. You be like, this bitch head stank. It just smell like straightening comb and sleep.
Oh, and sleep.
Yeah.
And that sweat seeps into the back of their ears.
Is that what
Into
it
the
is?
crevices of the back of their ears. That should be
These
smelling
bitches.
too.
These bitches. Right, you got to take it off and wash it. Goddammit.
God dog
They
it.
need a weave wash, like a car wash. Bitch, go to the mall, drop that shit off.
Nigga that come up with that, he gonna win.
I mean, I don't know how much it would help those that use anything else like deeper or more intricate. But when I used to get my cornrows in the summer, you know, you want to extend the time as long as you can. And so I used to get the water picks, you know, for the teeth.
Oh, right.
And
And do what?
And wash the
That
hair,
shit would
wash the
probably
braids.
feel good,
out.
too.
Yes,
Oh,
because
wow.
it's pressure.
Water pick.
That.
No, I know that, but
you know what I'm
using
talking
it
about.
like
Oh, you
toothbrush.
talking about like the little thing that squirt out?
Yeah, like it looks like a toothbrush, but it's not the toothbrush on the end. It's a little point, and it's got pressure valve. And I used to use it on my teeth, but then I thought,
Like a fat bitch clip. When she
yes. You know what? Okay.
I got a question for the legend.
There you go. Everybody is saying too, my idol.
Well, what's the best?
they said putting
Excuse my language,
disinfection on the
Darlene.
mic.
Stop. They're so stupid.
What they say? What they say?
They're
I got
dumb.
good eyesight too, man. I
See?
see
Oh, they
shit.
gonna go in. That's, that's what they do,
I mean,
motherfucker.
what do you expect? I mean,
Punk
I'm-
motherfucker.
What's the best? Right. What's the best pussy you ever had on camera?
I mean, pussy. It's all relative.
Okay.
Feel me? Like shit.
There you go.
You know how it is. You in some good pussy.
You
in
make
some
it work,
good
so
pussy.
it could be, okay.
You
Right?
know in your
That's
mind.
You said a man make it work.
No, I'm
She
saying,
said, what'd you say?
but I'm
This
saying,
pussy can't be saved. I don't give a
No,
who the
hell
nigga is.
no.
but wouldn't you?
Jesus
make,
be
you
fucking some of
definitely
these
gonna make
bitches.
the
Like,
best
bitch,
out
get
of
the
it.
fuck up. I'm sick of you.
That's why I said on camera, though. That's why I said on camera at work.
Oh,
Best coworker you ever had. Yeah.
well, they're pros too, so they do some things.
Shit, pros.
Well, look,
These hoes are pros. They're some pros. These bitches in porn are some pros.
no, on film, have you ever had any bad?
I mean, like she
You
be sucking
can't.
my dick, and then 2 minutes later she go on the side. Hey, you do it in front of me too, bitch.
That's
You
We
ever had,
got hoes in the house.
you,
Well,
ever,
that's funny.
you ever had beef with other porn stars in the game? Like, anybody like Julian St. John?
No, I love Julian. Julian's my brother, man.
What about Shawn Michaels?
That's my brother too.
I shook his
everybody's
hands
cool.
in New York. I shook
Yeah,
his
yeah.
hand.
Those
Which one is
those
Shawn
two
Michaels? That's the
specifically. are my
tall,
brothers, right?
tall, skinny
Oh,
nigga
yeah.
Yep.
with the bald head, like
Yep.
Lex
Smooth,
Luthor.
debonair.
What's my man name with the
Suits.
gun tattooed on the
They
side of
fucking-
him?
Oh, that's my
that?
nigga Wesley Pipes.
Wesley.
He be talking reckless to bitches.
Shout out to Wesley.
Yeah,
He said,
That's my nigga. He got music. He got music out there, so y'all go pick it up.
yeah, Wesley Pipes, man. That nigga,
Wesley's
he be
OG.
talking to bitches
That's my brother.
aggressively.
Well, one
Yeah,
thing about
eat that
California
dick.
I learned is I get to meet all you brothers.
Oh yeah,
man.
we all right here, man.
I don't meet no hater porn star
sweet.
niggas.
Yeah, that's a fact.
well, they so well.
Right?
Look,
What's there to be hating
what's there to
about?
be mad
I
at?
guess because
Stop
they be
it.
like, nigga, I'm
Stop
fucking.
it.
No disrespect to you, dog. My favorite porn star of all time, and I got to meet him last time I was in LA like 12 years ago, was this nigga named Suave because he
Suave
a fat
Triple
nigga
X.
with
Oh, yeah.
be wearing the shirt and the socks on. You know what I mean? And
family.
fat niggas don't
All
really
the
want to
time.
take his shirt off.
doubt.
But he looks like that all the time. He does it like that all the time.
That's his signature
Oh.
move.
Hey,
I don't know if I want.
Do they really be paying y'all less than the white porn stars?
He made it something racial.
he wants to start a racial war.
Let me tell you something. All industries is bullshit. Like
It's
that.
bullshit. It's all backwards. It's changing because you got to get into producing. You got to get in distribution. You got to write this shit. You got to fucking cast it, edit it. You got to own the motherfucker.
For real.
Right.
And then you change the game. Then you got leverage. Then you start and you do it consistent. I say the word consistency because that's key.
So who owns Dark Side?
The white motherfucker.
Well, yeah.
No way! I thought that
Well,
was Byron Long.
no.
I thought y'all, you know what it is? I thought y'all niggas had crews. Like, you know how they have in Hollywood, like Will Ferrell, motherfucking Vince Vaughn, and
Right.
you know how they got their little cliques?
Right.
But you're more like a solo artist out here. You just,
damn.
it's you and your hat. I do not, that's the truth, man. That hat been in the picture for a minute.
Who owns those? What is it called?
I mean,
Dark
Dark
Side.
Side was started by Nikki Starks, and to his credit, I mean, he was married to a sister, so and he loved black women, so he put his love into making movies.
That's
and
what's
Dark,
up.
and you know, I support him, because you know, we smoke plenty of weed and I fuck plenty of bitches with Dark Side. I love Dark Side.
Yeah,
And
Dark
so-
Side. That
was OG shit. It was fun. It was fun to shoot.
There's a lot
It was
about
fun to shoot. It was, the girls. We had great times shooting Dark Side.
Yeah, Byron Long. I'm sorry.
Byron,
No, go ahead.
brother.
No, Byron Long. He made Dark Side like legendary. You know what I mean? Because he's like a cute ant. You know what I mean? And he be stuffing dick in
ant.
bitches'
I have to see
mouths.
him now.
You know what I mean? Like
don't know
that.
who Byron Long is?
literally.
I stopped watching a lot of porn when I start knowing motherfuckers before I see their face. I was like, wait, how the fuck do I know who that is? That ain't cool. That ain't cool, nigga.
Oh shit!
I'm finna just start fucking watching motherfuckers something else get me by.
How many movies did you make before you blew up, when you became a household name?
I don't fucking know.
Motherfuckers don't know.
Yo,
I know the answer to these questions.
You know what? Well, I was gonna say, I think it was the internet really changed everything. Because when I started, I started in '94. I was 23 years old, so I was a kid. You know what I mean? Right. I'm 47 now. I'll be 48 this year.
Nice.
And 2 kids and all that shit. So I've been in the deep part of the porn and all the way to the top of that shit. Back to the deep shit. But what happened before was there was no internet. So everybody, when you had your porn, you could. Nobody knew you watch porn.
You watch what was showed to you.
Right.
And now with the internet, you can look for what you want to look for.
XNXX, dude.
Yeah.
That's it.
You
right
wake
there.
up.
They got
to this
midget
shit
porn.
now. It's the first thing you pull up on your phone when you.
Boom.
It's just boom, boom, boom.
I'm so glad
Your
he
history,
said that.
your history pops up. It's like,
I'm so glad he said that because I felt like I was like cheating them out their bread because I never pay it. I just go on the internet and shit. I'm like, I would buy your DVD, but it's right here, my nigga.
no, but he's got brand. He's got the name. So you could probably go to like unlimited conventions and all
I
this
get
stuff.
around. I mean, I love being out. I mean, I'm LA all the way. You know?
Right.
I'm born here. This is where I reside. So I love it. I think that's the LA in me. It's just like, get out because you see everybody coming here. You know what I mean? So
For everything, right? Music, film,
and it's good this right in your own backyard. But but it's still a hustle.
Right.
You know what I mean? I still got to get on the plane. I still got to hustle, write the shit, deal with shit, try to figure things out, but then support a whole industry of motherfuckers trying to do the same thing.
Right. Well, I put this to you on the real, man. I think I'm real smart, and I peep confidence, and I like being around confident people because when you're not around confident people, all of the bullshit is just always spilling out.
Stepping in it, hitting you in the face.
Yep.
Sticking on your ass.
No,
Oh, yeah.
what's his name, man? He got the movie, but that movie was for me. And he be like, unconfident.
I have a question.
Entertainment, motherfucker.
You got to work no matter what.
Yeah.
When did you know the hat was going to be a part of your ensemble on set? Like, when did you know? Because my man, I done seen you hit a couple of those in the middle of a dick suck. These joints right here.
Right. Thank God, right? Thank God I got something.
What the
Something to
fuck is
hold
this?
on to. Gotta hold on with this one.
Shit. Man. The calling call.
And you always got it like the white boys on fucking spring break. You're like, dude, get out of my duck. You know the duck thing right there? Like, why?
That's a good one.
It's like that. Let me ask you another thing, man.
Give me the interviewer now.
Wait,
I just wanted to know, like, have you ever been dripped on?
Dripped on.
From another guy?
Yeah, dude. Like, I've never seen you in double penetration scenes, but have you ever done the double penetration scene?
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been dripped on?
Well, see, that's the thing. When you start getting naked and fucking bodily fluids kind of go everywhere.
Everywhere. It's a
That's
wild
why
right.
I'm
I
not
quit.
built for that game. That's why another nigga semen touch me. One of us gotta die. No, both of us cannot live to tell this story. Somebody's gotta die.
What if it was one of your homeboys that you got mad love for? And he just made a mistake.
He's like, oh, I'm
Cause
sorry,
I ain't gonna lie, man. In my
told you to
heyday,
move, man.
In my heyday, I was so proud of this. I mean, like, I was a little nervous at first because she acted like something was wrong. But I caught a bitch in the eye from when I pulled out from way back.
Oh,
It was like, cheer. I was just like, I'm sorry, sort of. That was fucking amazing.
I'm sorry, sort
I'm
of.
sorry, sort of. I think I took some ginseng that day or something.
Oh,
I don't know what happened.
Lord.
Gave me the
God.
power to go full like 6 feet. I shot about 6 feet. I felt good about that.
So
That don't
crazy.
happen all of the time.
No,
Yeah.
Go for
You
it.
didn't need any directing at all whatsoever.
Hey, it happened. I was proud of it.
Silly.
What's the name of the first
How you doing,
movie?
girl from South Carolina?
First movie.
You all right?
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
How's
First
your
movie was
eye?
called
How's your eye?
Buns of Steel.
What is it?
Bunch of Steel, first
Whatever.
movie.
First movie is
The
called
first
Buns
movie?
of Steel. Buns of Steel.
Buns of Steel.
It was, and there was a girl who got me into business actually,
Ah.
Heather Lee, and she arranged it. It was me and Shawn Michaels, and her.
Nice.
And so
Shawn Michaels.
my
Wow.
OG, my brother,
Yep.
and we ended up doing pictures first. So the pictures, I'm got my heart on. I'm just fucking. I'm doing everything. I'm like the man. I'm like yeah, I got this. This is my first movie. So then the director says, "Yo, you think you can pop and then get ready for the movie?"
Pop.
You know, he asked me, "Do you want to pop?" And then we'll, take some time and get ready for the movie. I was like, "Sure, no problem. I'll pop." Shit, I've been waiting all day to pop. So I
So
busted.
you didn't know all this stuff.
I busted a big ass load. They took a bunch of pictures of it, and he's like, "All right, I'll give you guys about an hour or so."
What? And then back
The
business.
film.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know. Like I shot my load.
That's it.
That
Ain't
was
no
that.
coming back.
It was nothing. And this is my first movie.
Uh-oh.
So I'm over there just struggling. I'm over in the corner. I'm just, Jesus.
Were they? Could you have still done it, and they just would have
I
gave?
heard that.
You heard that?
I heard that.
That's hilarious, right?
Yeah, the sounds together over there.
Damn. So all that from your first film. Were you able
That
to?
was my first film, man. I was like, damn. It was in Palm Springs, and I had to drive I lived in Pomona at the time, so I had to drive from Palm Springs to Pomona, wondering, am I going to do this ever again? Am I going to try to do this?
You thought they were just gonna be like, man, this guy sucks.
Yeah. I was like, damn, man, this ain't gonna happen. Man, my dream is over.
Boogie
He's sitting up
Nights.
here asking
Damn.
Mr. Marcus all these questions,
Yeah.
but I want to know, out of the other people on the panel, has anybody else fucked on camera before?
Yeah, I am.
In private, on camera, but in private. I mean, like a home movie.
Yeah,
Who was
I
it?
got-
Who was
yeah,
it?
yeah,
Check
home
out what's
movies.
smashing.
Home movies, man.
Yeah.
Home
Regular
movies?
camera.
Yeah, home movies.
Let's hear
You're
about
over
it,
here
Craig.
talking.
What
You got it?
happened
You
to
still have it on your phone or something?
No, it was on the.
What was the last nude photo you got on your phone?
Oh man, baby, I ain't got no new photos of my phone.
Oh, we got that shit going on. You fucking up the show. He can't talk for
I'm a
real.
whole ass nigga when it comes to my girl.
He said it. He said I'm a whole ass nigga when it comes to my girl. Right.
You
You
know-
got a good guy. He's
Yeah.
not
He's a
like
good dude.
that.
He's good. I fucked it all up. Sorry. That was my
I
fault.
was
Now, what about the camera shit, nigga?
I was in college. You know what I'm saying? I was messing with this
All
older
say.
older lady.
Right.
She had a camera
Yeah, I like
on her.
fucking senior citizens.
Yeah.
Well, not that.
I see.
Senior
I don't like
citizens,
senior
they'll throw it back.
No.
Yes, they do.
It don't hurt down there.
It's
no
true,
more.
y'all gotta be able to pop on cue. Like when
Right.
the director say pop, you gotta pop.
Right.
How the fuck can you? How do you?
I had an old lady with an ass that was still firm. Like her ass was still, like
She had a baggy neck but firm ass.
her
Yeah,
ass
okay.
was still
My God.
just walk
I kinda like
upstairs
that,
every day.
All that ass is firm. I don't know.
Just because we can't see your saggy balls. See? Because on guys, when they get older, the gravity starts pulling and they start getting.
That's true.
You got,
You're going to start sitting on them in a minute, Craig. Watch.
you got scenes on camera?
Of course. I've got several tapes.
Tapes.
You got tapes?
Yeah.
For
Have
real?
they been leaked?
No.
I know such thing as leaked.
How do you know? How do you
motherfucker
know
selling
if
it.
it's been leaked or not?
Oh,
can
you
be
would
hacked now.
definitely
Like,
know.
yo, hold on.
can hack
Fuck
your
that.
shit
I
now.
wasn't
Your
by
fuck that.
myself. It
Your
was-
shit can be hacked, man.
Here's a question. Here's a
They can shut
question.
down the airlines. They can get in your phone, man.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
right.
That's a fact. But here's a question. Have you ever dated a bitch and be on a porn site and see this bitch on a porn site? Like, wait a moment. This
Oh,
used
wow.
to be my bitch.
I don't know
Like,
what that's.
yeah.
That's
Have that never happened to you? I swear to God, last year I just saw my ex.
Nobody ever admits this is still their girl, and they found out that she was on a porn.
You know what?
Nobody ever admits.
I
I
wish-
found out my girl sucked dick on camera, and when we got home, when she got home, we argued. Nobody ever says that.
Nah,
and it was my ex.
No, I tell you this much: if I did find
My
my girl
ex
was in the porn right now, I would give her the ultimate guilt trip right now to get dick sucked every day. Yeah, that's
Be
what
like,
I would
I'm
do.
not working.
From
Yeah,
her
she's
though,
like,
I
you're
would
not
want to
paying-
get dick suckers from other women. If she fucking somebody else, then that's a passion for me to fuck other bitches. I'm gonna stay with you because you're bringing in that paper, but
Nah, I'm gonna stay with you because you got that mean neck game.
so you don't mind her fucking for paper, and you
She's not. You're not. First of all, it's amateur porn.
Right.
It's not even porn. You know?
What's amateur about
And
it?
that's what niggas is hitting camera and
it's all
that's hitting
amateur.
cameras and all
All
that kind
amateur.
of weird.
It's
all
amateur if a
amateur.
nigga don't
I've
last
seen-
more than 2 minutes. It's amateur.
But ain't no contract. Now
That's very amateur.
That's very, see?
I want to work on that though, man. How do you work on being able to pop when you want to?
You putting him all on the spot, motherfucker. We ain't talking about your ass. Y'all asking Mr. Marcus, asking him all this shit. Y'all
That's
got,
an amazing
they
gift,
shame or they poor.
It's
I was
not for
ashamed of
everybody.
mine.
You didn't know. So when you tried it in the beginning, you did not know that it was actually going to be for you, or you already knew that you could do this. So in other words, you were confident enough to know.
Question. I knew I wanted to do this. I
See?
wanted to do it.
So
man.
there you go. So other people that might go, I think I want to do it and try it. I don't think
I
from that.
those are girls who want the money, but they
Well, not
really
just girls,
shamed
but
about
guys.
it.
But you know what
Both.
though? I get a shitload of emails from a bunch of other guys who think the same thing.
What they think?
They want to do it too. Like,
See?
hey man, can you give me in? Hey man, can you give me in?
Oh, just
Hey,
for that. Just
in
for
my
sex.
DMs alone.
What? Wow.
So I guess, but it's normal.
Right,
It's
right.
normal.
It's the
Shit,
business.
that's what we do. Shit,
So
you want to put it down.
when
want
you get it
everybody
from
to know
the
you
mud,
put it down.
when you are like, say if you come into business with your shorty, right, and you get it from the mud, all right, and y'all start out like on YouPorn, XNXX, you know, like Rock and Shay. Are you familiar with those guys? It's an urban couple.
He's in it too deep.
Yeah.
They got
That's real shit though. That's
Let me
what the
tell you,
internet did too.
Yeah, pouring baseball cards at the house.
It opened it up. Now you can watch whatever you wanted to watch and experience whatever you want to experience.
And you
That's
get
true.
right to the
when you want
Yeah.
to.
the nucleus of what you're looking for.
Exactly.
Instead of watching
The
all
nu-
that,
Exactly.
the core. You know, yeah, this probably
The
isn't
essence.
the audience for these words.
Right.
But listen to what I'm saying.
Right.
My man.
Right.
Fuck that. Bust these nuts, B. Bust these nuts and feel confident about it.
Hell yeah.
I'm fucking ugly bitches with voluptuous bodies right now. Why? Because it's not a fight. It's not a fight. And an ugly bitch will take this journey with you.
It's all about strong sevens,
She ain't
man.
got to be ugly like in
I
that
know,
term.
yeah.
Hey,
You
yo.
know what I mean? She just different. She
Nah,
don't
I
look.
used to be a broke.
She can be
comedian.
back
Fuck
white
that.
foot,
And
but
when you are an entertainer that's coming
That's me,
up,
though.
you gonna get a cute fat bitch or an ugly bitch with a badass body.
That's
'Cause I
it.
used to keep them. I used to be
Yes.
like, you ain't shit, just your body bad. Them niggas don't like you, bitch.
Stop.
Hell yeah.
When I did Def Comedy Jam, I had a bitch with a super bad body, Scooby-Doo face.
Oh,
And she was
Lord.
like, guys always be trying to talk to me. I'm like,
Because bitch, they
bum
want to
ass.
use your body.
if I didn't need you to buy this hotel room, I wouldn't be near your ass.
Scooby-Doo, as in the dog? Or
Yeah,
the,
she had a Scooby-Doo
not
face.
Shaggy. Not
But
Shaggy.
her body will stop a fucking show.
You know
And
them-
then I had a real cute fat bitch. She was cute. Like, she was so cute. She used to be like, but I'm cute, though. But I was like, bitch, but you fat.
Hey, them bitches.
You with me because I ain't on yet,
Right,
bitch.
right.
You look like you a starter kit, bitch. You ain't no
Starter kit.
You ain't. You're not my destiny.
That's real
You're a
shit.
training. You're a training.
What you call it? A
You're my
training?
layover.
Training.
What do you call it? I like that. Training. He said a training number or
You're
something.
a
Them
training
bitches-
excursion.
A train excursion.
Man.
Them bitches that be missing the trait accept you for who you are. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
because
They let
they
you
have
be
no
you.
choice.
Right. It's a beautiful place to be.
Hey, man, let me tell you something about life. It's real. Donald Trump, all these broke down motherfuckers, they go be with bad bitches because they got paper.
Paper.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yo, my
Paper
nigga.
or fame.
Yeah.
Yo, straight up, money make ugly motherfuckers handsome. Money make ugly niggas handsome, dog.
If
I
you
just
see
Not
a ugly
necessarily so.
motherfucker
It don't
pull
make
up
them
in a
handsome.
Bentley,
Darlene, I'm gonna have to disagree with
No,
you, man.
you're using the wrong word. It makes them tolerable.
Right,
It doesn't make
right.
them
Nah,
handsome.
nah.
Bearable.
I've
Makes
heard
them
bitches
tolerable.
tell me Biggie's handsome.
Because they're trying to like fuck with their own heads. They're trying to like.
That's you trying to see.
Nigga, Biggie said he wasn't attractive. What the fuck are y'all niggas? Man, fuck y'all
That's
niggas
what I'm
in
saying.
here. Man.
Them-
Y'all niggas is bugging right now.
Not really.
Ugly is
real.
ugly, nigga. Don't be trying to sell me
Ugly-
beauties in the eye of the motherfucking
so.
beholder.
Hey, Jimmy.
Well, bitch, I can see.
Ugly is relevant.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
I hear
That
shit.
nigga, that
Biggie is
nigga
handsome
had
to his
straight
mama.
confidence, right? You said had that
Right.
confidence.
I mean,
that motherfucker had more
Wait, let me hear
confidence
what
than
Marcus say.
anybody.
Say that again, Marcus.
Nah, the Biggie had confidence, and now
No doubt.
that came before the beauty. You know what I mean? For the
No,
ugly.
that came before Groovy
Shit.
Lou, who made the nigga sexy. All
But
right?
hold on, Jimmy, let me say this. The man also said in a rhyme, black ugly as ever, he say, however, I stay Gucci down to
Thank
the
you.
socks.
So he's talking. Thank you.
Hello,
Yeah.
thank you.
He
That
got
means
style.
something.
He got charisma.
He got
Yeah.
money because he ain't
Swag.
gonna have Gucci socks without money.
Yep.
And come on, man, money. That's where
He
it
got-
all
he
comes
got
down
money
to.
for
Yo,
calling
Jim,
it as
hey,
it
Jim,
is.
check it out. An ugly dude with a lot of swag will have a better chance of getting an attractive woman than an ugly bitch with a lot of swag. Because an ugly bitch with a lot of swag
Too confident.
is just a bitch people want to fight.
Yeah,
But you know
yeah.
why,
People
though?
be like, I
Oh, my
hate this bitch. I want to fight this bitch. How dare you be confident and you fucked up looking?
Them
How
ugly-
dare you?
Oh, y'all talking about
say the words.
Black China?
Oh,
Y'all talking about Black China?
What about Black China? What's going on with Black China?
Nothing.
Well, she
Speaking
had
of
a
tapes.
sex tape out.
yeah, but they're all claiming that they don't know how it
How the hell?
got out. But he's
Man,
saying
get the
her ex, that young dude, he's saying that it was on her phone. She was the one that recorded it.
Man, leaked sex tapes are done on purpose. There are no sex tapes.
Can we
Sex
go?
tapes that are
Let me
not
know.
on purpose, the girl keep it.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I mean, but
Like
or
D.
whoever. What do you mean?
You said you've done it on tape. You in control
Yeah,
of all
but
of
we
them,
didn't.
right?
Well, no, because
Oh.
he took half, and I took half.
Get the fuck out of here, D. Hey yo,
It's not. Hold on. Don't talk over. Don't talk over. Then nobody can hear me. I'm saying when we were still together, and he had the most current ones. Those other ones, the beginning of our relationship, they were always in a safe. So
Oh, that must have
naturally,
been good, nigga. If they in the safe,
what's been
nigga,
good with
them
you?
like-
safer. Y'all act like I
Extraordinary.
date this. And it was like
They don't work no more because they on beta or some shit.
I just saw them because I had to ask a friend who still
just
has
saw
that.
them.
No, because somebody has a camera.
what's up.
I don't have that camera any longer. It's high 8.
Right.
But you
So
did
what
watch
So
them
it's like a
recently.
film.
What did you see?
I saw young me. It was like from 18 to 24 because it was right before I had my son.
Oh, shit.
So I have at least 8 of them.
Oh, all
From
right.
18.
All
I mean,
right.
that's what we would do when you
The
a couple for
Chronicles.
together that
So
long.
that's what y'all
got
would do
the
because y'all had
Chronicles
cameras.
dope.
I mean, y'all had
No, we had-
cameras
we
back
had
in the
high
day.
8 cameras,
It wasn't
we had
common.
Super 8,
People had a
right.
camera
Dope.
back then. They were fucking rich.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
that's a
Video
fact.
high 8s, and it was quality. It's
how I
better than some of the
started with
films.
high
Thank
8s.
you. See, it's
Yeah,
a good quality
motherfucker.
film.
Y'all
That
have
thing
a
still
script
works.
or
Now
y'all
it's
was
digital.
just
Now I got my
fucking-
phone right here.
No, it was
I got my
staged. It
porno
wasn't
cam
like,
right
in other
here.
words,
Whenever I need it, just pull it out, girl. It's on and clicking.
none of them were on a phone. That's for sure.
I did some
Not-
shit tonight.
Yeah, see.
See, I got this elderly bitch on tape, goddammit, but I couldn't show it because she had her feet up and they was wrinkled at the bottom, and I was like, "That's gonna fuck me up out
You know
here."
what? You
Niggas,
can laugh loud, Missy.
niggas could tell how old she was from the bottom of her feet.
I can't. The feet, that's bad because those things never see the sun.
Bottom of her feet looked like a Shar-Pei mouth.
The mouth of a Shar-Pei, I don't think that has wrinkles. I don't know.
Or nose or whatever.
Oh, God.
I hate dirty feet.
Yeah, dirty
Oh,
niggas
that's
are
the
fucking-
worst.
That shit'll make you stay away from a bitch for about 2 years.
Turn you off. And then you're going to continue to keep trying to see. Peep and see. Are they dirty again?
I walk in with a towel.
Ah.
Sound, some soap, everything.
Do you wash them? Help her wash
I
the
will.
feet?
I
Look
wash
at
the female
you.
down there.
Fuck that. If a girl will present you with sour, dirty feet, goddammit, that's
If I was
all
with her
you
in her
need to
feet,
know.
if I'm with her in her feet, got dirty.
Oh, like you guys
You
went
know
and
what I
walk
mean?
on
Like
the beach
I
or
saw
something.
how that
Sure.
shit happened.
Ah, there you go.
With
That's
it.
part
if
of the
you
game.
see it
Like,
happen,
right?
that's different because y'all
Right.
was out putting
But
in
just,
work.
just coming across, right?
Police chasing y'all, she
my
lose her
dick.
shoe or some shit.
Scooting around in some flip-flops, yeah.
What
Right.
you read? Jimmy read some shit there.
Yeah, nah, these niggas on my dick on this channel.
What they
Oh,
say?
they ain't gonna let
They
you
just said
get
something about my motherfucking hoodie. Nigga, it's cold out here in L.A.
Oh,
It's
they-
cold, nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
It's no cute weather out
And
here.
let me have some of those gummy bears though too.
Yeah.
Are they? Look, that's it, yeah. All right.
Bitch ass nigga.
Oh my God. Oh, it's gonna get bad. It gets bad.
It don't be like the
Just
gooey
don't look.
raccoon. That
Yeah,
nigga was
don't.
so hurt when everybody wasn't
Yeah,
rooting
yeah,
for
yeah.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
nah,
day.
we gotta antagonize these motherfuckers. Make them hate you so they come and see you.
Anyway, so we gonna run this show differently, meaning like the way it's supposed to be. We finna get to these loose talk about bullshit.
All right.
At
Thank
the
you.
time we supposed to.
Right on.
Go
Thank
ahead,
you so
D.
much.
D
All right.
talks about current stories and we comment on them.
And you can comment on them. So here we go. Staying on the whole sex thing, I guess. So last year, if you recall, when Montana Fishburne, the daughter of Lawrence Fishburne, you know, the one who back in 2010, when she was 19, by the porn name of, and I didn't know this until I just did this research today because this just popped up.
Morpheus, your daughter's getting dick.
Her porn name was Chippy D. I thought that was kind of cute because D. I don't know why it was D, but I like that. I think I'm still in that little Chipper D though. I would
You
change
are
it.
Chippy D.
Chippy D.
You're Chippy D.
Anyway, that was the name she used. I don't know why.
Blindy D.
She started in that what they called. I don't know. I've never seen it, so I was going to ask you. They call it hardcore porn through Vivid. Vivid put it out.
Right.
Saying that she claims she actually went that route, believing that it would open some other doors and get her famous like the Kardashians. Anyway, with all that being said, she was arrested for a DUI and property damage last year, right, in 2017. And in court this year, just last week actually, she changed her plea on February 9th to guilty, and she got 12 months probation. She has to do random tests, and her license, of course, was suspended until after she completes 50 hours of community service. But the big deal here is not that she was just in court, that they,
This is
you know,
recent?
February 9th.
Okay.
So the DUI and property damage because she hit a Range Rover in Florida on the freeway late at night. It's like almost 2 in the morning.
I remember.
Right. So her court just happened last week. This is where this is what she got for it. But what happened was they finally were able to, since the court date passed, release the videos. It is sad. I feel
What
so
video?
bad. The video when she got busted, the DUI from last year, the end of last year.
Wow. She was fucked up?
Oh my God, she's literally.
I mean, what's it?
I know what you're talking
I haven't seen it yet. Okay.
It's on video.
So I wonder.
It's so crazy. It's so sad. I feel so bad for her. She's urinating. She literally,
wow.
it's all on camera. Like she's acting a
She
straight
kind of
fool.
looks like the girl from
That's her
the
right there.
movie Columbiana, the Columbia joint. You remember the scene?
I don't know. But anyway, so she takes her shoes off. It's a whole thing. Like the cops are about to give her the test. It's a whole walkthrough. I mean, it's pretty sad. I mean, I felt bad even
What makes
watching
it sad though?
because she's so young. She's not. She's 26 now, but when she was 25 then. I mean, it's just. I mean, I hope she gets herself together. I don't want.
You know, it's probably your instincts as a woman too are.
Well, and
like,
as a kid, my kid's 26. I mean,
Exactly.
she's a girl. She's 25. But anyway, as
She
you
a scud bucket bitch.
as you see the video, right? And she takes.
That you-
she's just doing way too much.
That's
She
the type
literally.
of bitch you get them
and-
credit cards and send in the store with it, and you wait.
And
at
it's scary because she's a
the
young lady.
Wendy's about 4 blocks away. You don't hear from that bitch in an hour. You know all that bitch ain't get
No,
there.
but anyway, no, she's right in front of the cops, right? You see
gonna
all
run the
this.
game
I
on
mean,
that.
I have a
wanna
camera
see
like
that.
I
I
have a
haven't
camera
seen
like that on my car, right? That
Yeah.
dash cam. So it recorded everything. You hear all her voice, his voice, the two cops. She literally is pulling down her panties right in front of
You
them.
know what? You know what's fucked
she's
up?
urinating. It's just terrible, man.
It's fucked
ahead,
up because she
Marcus.
came into the porn, and I was like, you know, she came in through Brian Pumper, and he brought her in. And he don't really show the women the respect at all.
Oh, no,
he just
really?
don't. He
Oh,
just,
that's deep. Go.
Uh-oh.
yeah,
What
he
happens
just,
with that?
He just has a tendency to try to, at every opportunity, to take advantage of their naivety,
She was 19 when she did that,
inexperience.
yeah.
Just you
Slick
know.
talk bitches instead of talking to him straight up.
Yeah, he talked to him to take advantage of him. You know, and I know that world because I come from that world,
Right,
so I know
right.
how easy it can be done.
Damn.
No.
But
what I
but
mean?
can a woman over 18 really be talked into something, or could she just be looking for the?
Well, she claims
And
that's why she did it.
what,
Right.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. At 19, you can guide. Okay, well, here you are coming from. You're known, or you have access. You got resources. You're not like you got something. You got
You got a name.
You can Don
somebody
King
yeah.
a bitch.
Yeah, you got
you
it.
can make it. You can get it. Suck this dick. It's on.
well, yeah. I mean, but if she gonna do porn, then it's like with Super or anything. They try to flip it into something.
Ah, right.
Brian
and I
Pumper
think when
came
she's-
to Wildin' Out, and he got some bitches to go. God damn it.
Yeah, no, he can get him to do it.
Brian Pumper?
It's just that's it. It's
Right.
that's
But that's
it's
it.
dead. It's like You know,
No,
shit.
I watched one video one day, and this girl was like, "This is my first and last scene." And I was just
Right.
dying.
Right. It's gonna be
So I
around
get what you're saying. Like,
Right. It's
the
gonna
bitch didn't really want
first,
to do it,
last,
but
no, it's
goddamn
gonna
it,
be-
that
it's gonna
500 motherfucker.
Anyway, so
around
yeah,
forever.
so she's in rehab right now. So
Yeah, she's got. I don't know if there's not other family members that can't jump in because I got daughters.
well, they
so I'll be
stopped.
like,
I know,
You
but
don't
they
fuck with her like
stopped
that. He
talking
can't.
to her. The
You
both
got
the mom
daughters?
and the dad.
Is she
How
gonna
old
have
are
to
they?
face charges
My
when
oldest
she
is
gets out
22.
of rehab?
No, those are her charges.
Nobody would ever think that.
Those were her charges.
Because
And
you
they-
still
they
look
sent her
real
to
young,
rehab?
brother. You
Oh,
take
right,
care of
right.
yourself.
Yeah.
You
Right.
take care
No,
of
well, she
yourself.
sends herself. She has to. Yeah.
Well,
Now she has
fuck
to
that
do.
bitch right
she's
there.
Hey, that
She has to do 50 hours of community service.
People
though.
who are out of control, who drive cars high, I really don't have that sympathy ear for them.
No, I
got
know.
sympathy for
I
you.
don't.
I got you.
I
Get
don't in
caught
that aspect.
shoplifting,
Right.
And they try to throw the book at you because everybody. I mean, well, a lot of people have been down that road.
Sure.
Right.
That shit that you could, this is just where they at right now. But people who put other people's lives in danger,
yeah.
in cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
No, I agree with that. I'm talking about the after
effect.
effect. You know what I'm saying? The after. If she's going to get, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that as a human being. I'm just saying after the fact.
Where the fuck is Lawrence?
They stopped talking back then
Her
because
father.
she's been out there.
Come on,
No,
man.
they stopped.
Montana,
Fishburne.
Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne
Yeah.
don't fuck with her.
I know he
He
can't.
used to still stop by when her mama was still
No,
fucking.
no. They were actually really cute family.
Is that what he?
Yeah.
How you
No.
know? You was there?
No, I mean you could follow it. Didn't you follow it when he was started out?
You saw them as a family?
I would watch all that. You'd see interviews
They
when
had,
you.
they got
yeah.
a Kardashian show? The
No,
Fishburne?
you know what I'm talking about.
How you know they was a family?
No, I'm saying for the most part you would see that. It's not like somebody where you hardly see them with their kids. He was a part that seemed and it looked like they were an actual part of a family.
Sorry?
Yeah, her mom and he's still married to her.
Oh.
Or no, they got a divorce, I think like last year. But she was still a little baby and he'd have her at all the premieres and, interviews and all that.
That's for publicity.
Yeah,
It's like
no,
a
I know.
puppy. God damn it. You
Yeah.
get a puppy and holler at bitches. They be like, oh, you so cute.
I know people would borrow my kid all the time.
Get this little puppy. I'm about to get
These, these is minor problems to somebody with Lawrence paper, so he don't fuck with her at all because she should
a
have had a
trip.
driver.
To me,
Either
that's a
that or
trip.
they have a choice. Sometimes people like that, she's old enough. She could make the choice of her own, too. Sometimes maybe she walked away from it. I don't know.
She pretty though.
She's a beautiful girl.
Is she?
She pretty.
She's a beautiful
You know
girl.
you're
She was
pretty if you got a
crying
busted
right
lip
there
and
and
you're
all
still
that. And she
pretty.
has no.
She cute to you in that picture?
Yeah, she still look
Yeah,
good.
That
natural
light
look.
skin shit.
Oh,
Like a strong
Lord.
7, man. She like
you
a
think?
7
What
and
you
a
think?
half.
Fuck.
What you think?
What you think?
Motherfucker, that ain't no 7.
What you think?
Mr. Moore, that's a 7. 7 and a half. He done fucked so many bitches and all that.
I didn't think she had a booty.
Yeah, well,
She didn't have no booty.
She didn't have no booty?
She didn't have no booty.
No, she's small.
Oh, you
girl.
took that down?
No, I didn't take it.
Look at
down.
him, look at him, look
If I fucked with it, I would have flipped it a whole nother way.
Oh,
She'd have been better off.
Yeah, I would have
Yeah.
just put her on the spot. You
That
know?
that fucked up picture is that picture. I fucked him and nothing happened.
that was her arrest when she got sober because she didn't have that. No, I'm saying that was her arrest, her mug
That's her arrest
shot.
photo, but it
and I
still
think
say
she
the
got
same
sober,
thing.
and that's why she was crying. Because if you watch the video, she's shown
That's
enough was
unfortunate,
not
man.
crying.
It
She's
is,
literally making fun of her. She's talking to the
fucked up.
cops crazy. So
porn shit-
that she has
porn-
to have been
we
sobered
lost a
up.
lot of
Right
She
people
was
in
talking
the
to the
porn
cops
industry.
crazy. That
People
tell
that
you
fuck with
something.
porn,
else.
Yeah.
What you
yeah.
say?
No, I was talking about because we've lost a lot of people in porn. I mean, when I first started, my first year in porn, it was a girl committed suicide, and I was just like, okay, this is like sad. This is
This is important, man, because I'm a silly motherfucker. But I do want to ask your opinion. Why do you think she committed suicide? Like, I mean, you've been around. You've seen a lot of shit. Why do you think she did that?
I mean, you talking about recent or that one?
That
I'm
one.
saying any one of them. Anyone you could think
I
of.
don't know why, man. I wish I knew how to be there at the minute the thought occurred. You know
that
what I mean?
somebody was thinking that, right?
I think most people who commit suicide know they not the truth of who they say they are. I really do. Like, they've lived a lie so long, they was like, fuck, I'm tired of acting for the world. I must end this. But that might be just mean Corey. I'm not
That's
trying
mean
to be
Corey.
mean.
That's
Yeah,
mean
that
Corey.
is. That is
Because-
mean Corey.
When people commit suicide, I'll be like, oh, you said fuck it, huh?
And,
I don't know.
And
I
I used to think like that too. I mean, 'cause I've had people. I mean, I've known people, and I used to think that too. I think they give up on themselves.
Right.
And no matter what it is,
it's not
just-
even.
We
It's not
both
even.
think it's something about giving up.
Of
He
course.
said they give up on themselves, and in my opinion, everybody is they give up on this character they've been playing, and they don't want to face the world as who they really are.
I agree with both. I also
Yes,
think
I
it's
think
too
it's both.
when some people see when they finally realize what it's really about. Like you got to define yourself. I think we're raised to take on definitions of us that aren't us. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a rapper, or whatever. And then when you see that none of that shit matters, it's just about how you feel about yourself. A lot of people, that's a lot to deal with. That responsibility of
What's a lot to deal with? Facing who you really are.
yeah.
That's what I was talking about with suicide. I wasn't trying to be mean. I'm just
No,
trying
no,
to be
no. I hear you.
100.
And when I said I think they give up on God. That's where I'm at now. That's
Yeah.
what I'm seeing. I'm seeing. I gave up on God. I gave up on Him changing the situation, things getting better, me seeing the light, me feeling better about something, about things becoming better. I gave
can
up
understand
on
that.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we are raised, especially as youngins. You got black mama, she raised you on this Christianity, and you believe that shit. But then when you get older and you out here in this cutthroat
Cruel
ass
ass,
world,
cold
you start
ass,
to be like, you know
trying
what?
to get a nut,
That's some bullshit.
drinking and driving,
Yep.
fucking smoking blunt. You know what I mean?
Being a good guy or trying to be a good guy, but always getting the
trying
shit
to
in
make
and
a
stuff.
dollar, trying to make
Right.
You
50.
lose it. You be like, man, ain't no fucking.
It's a challenge. It's a fucking challenge.
Holy
it ain't
Ghost
easy.
and all
it
that
ain't fucking easy. It
bullshit.
ain't gonna be easy
Even
either.
on the other side of the brain, like, you know, it's not always a negative thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you're in a condition like, you know, that, I mean, it's not always negative. Sometimes you got choices in
Said
life,
Jesus told me to
and
put
we don't
my
understand why
magnum
people
on.
do certain things, you know what I'm saying? But it's a couple positions I can see, like if I was a slave on one of them slave ships, I would have
yeah.
jumped overboard. I'd
So
rather be.
you would have jumped.
Yeah, a lot of
over?
people
I'd rather
did.
be by the shark
Yeah.
to-
Uh-huh.
to
People
get-
did.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know. So in those conditions, and when you talk about the religion
But
thing,
what if you make it to the house and you get the fuck master wife?
man.
You must hang in there. You never know what's
must.
gonna come.
I don't
Get
agree
the house
with it.
popcorn all
Right.
nice and just
Damn.
pop.
I
Just
don't-
good lamb, nigga.
You get life in jail. You gonna let that out, or you
Alright.
just gonna go ahead and end it?
I'm a motherfucker living out in jail, goddammit.
I feel you.
I might motherfucking get to the point where I got paper coming in. I get them what they call it, conjugal visits. Is that what
Right.
it's
No,
called?
right. You might flip out the
And
whole
nowadays
way.
it's easier because you get to
can fuck-
look at, you get to email
Fuck
and
female
FaceTime and
prison
all that.
guards. Is it female prison guard?
When
That
did
happened. That happened.
Yeah.
That, I've seen.
That's
I
still
know
happening.
it's something like that because I
Shit.
know this girl who
there's the one
she
in
do hair
Chicago.
now, but she used to work at a
Yeah,
prison.
there's that one in Chicago with all those,
She
what
had
was that guy's
slaves,
name?
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Oh, shit.
Although there were a bunch of women sleeping with that one gang leader. I forget his name. I'm going to look the story up.
Can't give up.
Anyway.
Your ship jumping ass nigga.
Like my best friend, he took his own life. Right, we got the same birthday. We grew up next door to each other. We were brothers, but he got hooked on drugs, and I felt like he took his own life because he felt like he wasn't himself, like you were saying, and
he
was
needed that. He
was
wanted-
like,
he
I
reached
don't
for
want to
that.
be this burden on my family. So he was half Japanese, right? So I feel like he took the samurai sword. Like I'd rather, I let myself down, and he had a chemical imbalance from doing them heavy drugs, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just
Sip a cool.
get up out of here."
Damn.
Kill yourself.
Yeah.
That's when they
Yeah.
kill themselves.
How do you-
How do you do it?
He hung himself.
He
But
hung himself.
Rest in peace, Takeshi. That was my nigga.
Oh.
But so, I mean, that's how.
See, I can't joke about that, but I'm just saying it's like
That's some
I'm
real
not-
shit that people gotta deal with. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
I ain't
In
knocking-
all the pain, in the laughter, there's some pain, man.
There's-
What do
Yeah,
you do
all the
about
time.
people when you see the weakness in them and you know that they just wild card motherfuckers who, like the kid who shot up that school?
Yeah.
Come
Right.
on,
How
man,
do you-
when
how
we
do you
grew
deal
up
with
in the
that?
hood,
You dealt with all kinds
we
of
knew
stuff.
the motherfucker who was the loose
Who was
end.
right, who didn't have it all there.
And we kept the
know
gun.
loose
We kept
end.
we
was
kept
like,
the we kept the
something
gun out of that
wrong with that
motherfucker's hands.
motherfucker right there.
That's right.
But
He
in the
tortured
hood-
animals and all that. You'd
Yeah,
already
he
see
tortured
them.
animals, but
You
in the
would see
hood
them ahead of
schools,
time.
have you noticed in the hood schools don't get shot up like that?
No.
Yeah,
Ain't
I saw
nobody
that.
cut like that to take out everybody. And I'm talking about the worst niggas I know.
Yeah.
Ain't
Yeah.
cut up to go up in there and shoot up the whole community center.
Because
And I know
to
some
me, that's weak.
awful
It's like if you're gonna
niggas.
take yourself, you're that miserable. Take yourself out. That's what those people when they do all those murders, when they kill the wife, kill the kids, and then kill themselves. Like, no, dude, you were that.
No.
Go do yourself. If it's that bad, you know what I'm saying. Go kill yourself. How the hell you gonna punk and take your family?
But it's like that in my opinion. in hood shit. Motherfucker, let me tell you something. Drive-bys was the most scandalous shit I ever seen in the hood.
It was reckless. Totally.
I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Now you
before
see
in my
why
life.
I got into porn, right?
Right.
That's exactly why I got into porn, because it was just peaceful and pussy and pleasure and
good
you know,
feeling, yeah.
good pain.
Like your worst problem is a bitch who want to shoot the scene without hopping in the tub. Bitch, just get out of the car. Come on, hey, bitch, goddamn it, the shower's over there. Get your hot foot ass in the tub.
Let me get this next one done though.
Go ahead.
Oh
Dave.
no, I'm sorry. It was talking. Somebody had a question for Marcus. So this next story. I don't know if you guys heard about.
You might say, wake Jimmy up.
Jimmy, Biggie was ugly. Biggie was ugly.
That fish eye was really was the end.
I didn't even know that too, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, he got that eye.
Even
Yeah,
then, this nigga was like,
Yeah.
he ugly motherfucker.
that's
man.
funny.
But he got Faith Evans, man. He had
He
faith.
did
No
have
doubt.
faith. He
No
had
doubt.
He
faith.
had
Got
fame.
faith,
He had
faith.
fame in a little paper.
Yes.
He had a couple of them. He had
He had a
Charlie
couple.
Baltimore. He
Yeah,
had
nigga,
Lil' Kim.
steak.
Oh yeah, they were all three in it around the same time.
But
Like,
was Faith really a bad bitch? I think Faith is one of them girls that was.
here we go with it. See that?
No, she was light skinned. If she wasn't light skinned,
Yeah,
she'd have
my
been an
nigga,
ugly bitch.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
What her body
I'm with
look
you
I'm
on
like,
that.
why they act like Faith a bad bitch?
It depends.
You
on
know
her
what?
body.
You know why? She was a bad bitch for Biggie.
No,
You
Any
understand
bitch
what
is
I'm
a
saying?
bad bitch for Biggie.
Come on,
I
no
don't
doubt.
know. That's again.
But once again, she
shot-
was in R&B. She was the shit, and Biggie was still that nigga, but he was ugly.
What kind of car
Hey,
was that
what-
they were sitting in when they were in the back seat and she?
Like a old, it looked like a no, it looked like a old Cadillac, like an old
Convertible,
Coltrane type of thing, yeah, with convertible.
What the hell was that car?
I don't know,
'Cause that
but it was
cool.
sharp. I know.
Classic.
Anyway, all right. So moving on. You guys probably have never
Faith
heard of
looked
this.
like a Down syndrome Blake Griffin.
Here we go. Here we go.
ahead.
She look
I'm
like
done.
Faith Griffin.
A Down syndrome Blake Griffin.
Hey, whoa. Nah, I ain't gonna say
Everybody has their own
I'm
like
just saying,
society.
it makes you- I was like, so she bad. Okay. All
Anyway,
right.
moving
What
on.
her body look like, though.
Moving on to Devontae Smith Pele. He's the hockey player, brother, who plays on the Washington Capitals. He was taunted this weekend with racial slurs as he sat in the penalty box in the Chicago United Center arena by the Blackhawks fans were taunting him. He's only one of 30 black players in the entire NHL.
That's a lot of niggas.
Those
I
Chicago,
didn't even know there was that many niggas in the NHL.
yeah,
How
the
many? 30?
30. Well, you guys don't watch hockey, so
There was one. I
Those
remember
the
it was one.
Chicago Blackhawks fans were thrown out after the game, and Devontae gave an interview and said that it has happened many times
I
before
bet.
at other
I
games,
bet. I bet.
but that he just could not ignore it anymore. And
Right.
at this moment, the fans, and I love how they got the pictures online because I'm like, look, if you live anywhere near these folks in Chicago, assholes.
Hey man,
But they were
assholes.
chanting.
They ain't gotta
were
do that
chanting
shit to
at
that
him.
motherfucker, for real.
Basketball.
Respect
Go
him.
to
Respect that.
basketball.
Respect
Go
him.
back to
Oh, wow.
Respect the
basketball.
fuck that he's
So
even
that's
on
what they
there
were
doing that.
right. So that's what they
He's
were
an
yelling at him.
athlete, period.
They got that whole section right there, and of course everybody was white in the game.
Yeah, I know. I'm from Chicago.
I know.
That's a
Well, those
racist-ass
folks right
city,
there
man.
were yelling at him like that.
I love
they
Chicago.
were
My
doing-
family from Chicago too, brother.
You think
What
they were?
they were doing
Two. I said two,
is
like,
the
I wanna-
norm. When you go to Black Hawk game, when you go to White Sox games,
Right.
Cubs games,
Right.
but especially Black Hawks and White Sox games, it's a whole bunch of white people saying the most awful shit
god-awful things,
they could
right.
think of about any other race.
Right, but
so
he
if they
was not
put
having it.
everybody out who did that, they would clear out half of the fucking arena.
But it has to do with location. So they were right there next to him. See, he has to sit right there. Have you ever seen those penalty boxes? They're really
yeah.
small. They're
Yeah.
really small. So he was literally sitting right there, and they were just berating
there.
him with that. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, "Okay, I can't," and he said it.
No, I know.
It's
I know what
happened
he's saying.
before,
People think like that,
and I can't take it.
That ain't gonna change. Motherfuckers, we think like that about each other.
Right. So anyway, he said he couldn't take it,
But he
and he
couldn't
said
take
he
it.
couldn't. He said
Let him
I
speak
could
up.
not ignore it. It kept, and you know what? And he said in these times right now, I can't just keep pushing things like this under the rug. So he said he called it
bothers
out.
him. Hell yeah.
People came, and plus they were getting around, so you can go around that glass.
Yeah.
And the guy was
Y'all
just
don't
really egging him
understand how
on.
serious it is with some of these people with
I
these
do, you
places.
do, I know.
I'm saying
With
the average
sports.
person who haven't been to like a hockey game
Sports
or
like that, yeah.
a base. I was at the White Sox
The
game
football
when
games
David
that they said,
Justice
right.
was dating Halle Berry.
Oh yeah.
And it was this drunk white dude. He was, and they had the good seats because they not broke motherfuckers.
No,
yeah.
no.
These
no.
are not dirtbag hillbilly motherfuckers. These
Right.
are
Maybe
the
they are,
elitist
though, with
sort
money.
of white motherfuckers. He was
Shit.
yelling at David
It could
Jealous
be.
about Halle Berry until he got his attention. He just kept on saying, "She's a whore.
Oh, God.
She's a whore.
my
She's a whore. She's a whore. She's a whore." She did. Look, David Justice did this. David Justice, you know how you in the batting box. David Justice just said, he looked back. Old boy was like, "Yeah." It made they fucking day. He was so fucking happy that he got David Justice's attention. He said he's a whore about 30 times. She's a whore. She's a whore. She's a. Then David Justice turned around. He said, "Yeah." That was his day.
That's too much.
He
but
went
anyway.
home like he fucking acknowledged me. Jimmy crazy.
This nigga not gonna be in the league too long though.
Who?
This dude.
He's been. That's like his 13. He's been in there.
Yeah, but he's not gonna last if he keep doing shit like that.
I
It's his
mean, you know
first
what?
time. In other
I
words,
mean,
like,
there's
he's
only
been
there's
in there,
30
so he's in it,
athletes.
yeah.
I mean, that's 30 athletes that are black.
Yeah.
And I remember when it was the first one, which was what,
Exactly, I remember,
5,
yeah.
6 years ago.
But you know why blacks don't take
maybe
over
10
hockey?
years ago. Could have
It-
been
it
Because
longer
most
than that.
blacks don't play hockey. It's not.
I mean,
it's not
we
something
don't
that's
know.
accessible in the
We
hood.
can't keep generalizing because some kids gonna say, "Hey, that's right." Well, he
Exactly.
said I don't. We don't, so I won't. You know what I mean?
I think I know what you
actually
said,
think
but I
like
was
this will
just
push 'em.
my
Will push
intentions
kids.
was to say that
I got you.
if there was more hockey accessible to black kids,
Right.
Maybe right.
motherfucker, they would dominate because it's a
Hell
physical
yeah.
sport.
That's
Where
a
you
fact.
running into motherfuckers and all that
Hell
That
shit.
shit's hard as hell to ice skate and do that
Hockey
shit.
is a
though.
middle
That's what I'm
class
saying.
game. You got
It's
to have
just
paper
expensive,
to
right?
play
It's
hockey.
right.
Yeah, because it's not at the rec center.
You got to have
Yeah.
The
I
rec
hear
center.
you. There
Ice
you
skating
go.
is a motherfucker.
Hey, brother,
Just
keep your cool though, man, because they gonna
for
get you
real,
out
brother.
that league.
You
Keep-
do that shit.
Yeah.
Keep doing that shit.
I like
Nah,
it.
man,
Oh, he-
fuck that shit, nigga. Keep turning up on those bitch
Well,
ass
well,
niggas.
you know why he was in the penalty box anyway. He had a really good fight. So if you watch the
really?
game,
That's a great thing
they
about
was
that
squabbing
shit.
on the ice.
They ain't got no teeth. Well, that's
You
the
know
bad
what you-
thing. They got no teeth. Like a lot of motherfuckers ain't got no teeth.
Well, they
Oh,
replaced.
but you know
it. He
how
replaced-
violent
in the beginning,
hockey
if you look at
is.
his first one.
They
Yeah,
just go
yeah.
in. They got
Yeah.
game?
It's cold in the whole
That
ring.
shit's
Yeah.
so fast.
Yeah.
I went to a
Fast,
hockey
fast,
game.
yeah.
I went to a Blackhawks game, and it was this dude there with his wife and his daughter. And I could tell he would never do that again because the people, you shit fucking ass white fuck, shit fuck ass white, your cunt, your wife's a whore, you fucking shit on the.
Beers. Wait.
Look, you do that good, man.
No, his daughter was over there like this. That man's daughter was like,
Man, you should get a job of cussing out motherfuckers.
And the thing about it is, it's not just one motherfucker. He
was
does got
everyone.
2 or 3 friends with him. It's just as crazy as him.
This is what they do with hockey, Marcus. They don't show how many fights happen in the stands. It's all drunk, degenerate motherfuckers. White Hawks are gonna lose. Fuck you.
No, but even more so, we would want little brothers and sisters to get into it now. You know what I'm saying? Like hell yeah, and show them they can do it.
We got a
Hell
black.
yeah.
We got a black boy in the USA hockey Olympic team.
That's
now.
right. Right
doing
now.
his thing.
Yeah.
Doing his thing.
Yep. That's what I'm saying, right?
There
I
you
wish him
go.
luck, man.
Yeah.
Because I know you can take it
start.
over.
Hell yeah, that would be great. Anyway, moving on. So
She's a whore.
He ain't gonna take it. Take it over, shit.
Go ahead, dude.
no, anyway, so I can't concentrate. So Tyrese is back in his social media again, and so he was speaking about his clothing line, Millionaires, not millionaire, HEIR. He brought this up that he was going to do this clothing line back in 2016, and anyway, recently he just posted up an IG picture that. It was interesting because I don't know where to go with this one because he posted that picture up, right? And it said that he wants to launch, these are exact words, I want to launch my clothing line, so if anybody has their marketing, distribution channels, and creative team in place, tag them ASAP. Says he plans to use the brand for all sorts of things, clothing, colognes, etc. So I don't know if he has it ready to go out or is he asking for it? I don't get it.
That's brilliant. If he reaches out to his fan base and builds a business relationship with his fan base, that's dope.
What else you want from me?
So
No, I look. Let me tell you something. I root for Tyrese. I joke about everybody, but don't ever think that I'm some motherfucker who don't wish the best. I like to see motherfuckers get it. I love that shit.
Yeah.
So Tyrese, we poke fun at you for that meltdown you had on the internet, my nigga. But it's love. I hope you get the shit cracking, goddammit.
Yeah.
But he seems a little sensitive. Like motherfuckers might have his shirt cut up. You know, like, why you cut my shirt up?
I do the Kanye look on it. Stop it, I can't.
I want Tyrese to cry like that one man.
She's a whore.
I want Tyrese
Stop calling her that.
Tyrese, will you go on the internet and cry like that one dude who was crying that?
Which one? What was it again?
I remember it, I just don't remember.
No, that dude on that intervention show, and his son was like something like, "Why won't you love me?" And he said,
I can't with him.
Retarded.
Oh
he
my
cried
God.
like at the end of the cry, his mouth was still open. Most people, their mouth closed.
Oh God! All right. I don't know. Are we gonna take a break and come back?
Yeah,
or
we go.
what do
You
want?
through with that?
I had one, but it's okay. Yeah,
We
yeah.
gonna
Nine
get ready to
nineteen.
take a
I
little
love
break.
Tyrese.
Sure.
I love
We
Tyrese.
got-
I know,
Love
yeah,
Tyrese. Keep doing your
Tyrese,
thing,
come on,
brother.
my nigga. I love you, man. I when I say that, I say that because I wish
That last
I
album
love to
was
see
fire.
motherfuckers get it, man.
That last
Motherfucker
album
came
was
from,
fire.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
A Coca-Cola commercial.
McDonald's
Yeah.
commercial.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
He
Oh,
came
there
up
you
on the
go.
bus.
That's
huh?
right.
And
Exactly.
had the
But he was singing
headphones.
Coca-Cola.
That was Coca-Cola commercial.
That was a Coca-Cola commercial. It was.
Didn't he have a McDonald's joint too?
Coca-Cola. Yeah, he probably had a
He
lot of
probably did a
joints.
lot of
But
them,
I
yeah.
remember when they showed him.
I don't think he had McDonald's.
Y'all remember that? He was some magazine after he bought his mama a house or something like that. That shit make me feel good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love to
Yeah.
see motherfuckers get it.
That's
Man,
backwards.
look, all the young niggas that's getting it. Lil
Yeah.
Rel, Tiffany Haddish, all the
Yes.
motherfuckers. I love that
Tiffany,
shit.
love Tiffany.
Get that shit.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Leonard Oates.
right.
Well, Leonard Oates is getting it right now.
That's what's up. What he do?
He's on Wildin' Out.
Oh, wilding out.
You know what
All the new cast members are wilding out. Every one of you motherfuckers. Even the young lady I was arguing with. What's her name? I'm blanking on her name. Jessie Lariat.
Lariat.
All y'all motherfuckers, good luck. Get it.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
Get
nah.
it.
Stretch it from there.
But
Stretch it from
be
there, right.
original and do your own material.
Yeah, because I heard.
Listen.
What's that like to take over?
Listen,
the
man.
copy
Listen,
somebody's shit?
I'm.
You see how fired
not
up
a copy,
he is,
bro.
right?
Let's talk about this
I
shit
like
real
copy
quick
quotes.
because
I forgot about that. They
This
said
shit-
that old girl
Come on.
is doing other
wanna
people
hear it.
material
nigga, she doing.
and standing
She's
on
not
it.
even. She's not even waiting for niggas to die to do their material. She's doing Dave Chappelle's material.
But that shit don't go around more than twice, dog.
But
Mr.
this is
Marcus,
what
in the comedy world, when people get their little, okay, people know me. If you're not ready, you go around once, maybe twice, then you just go right back down. But if you're ready, you can keep
continue to
excelling.
climb.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it is like with porn. Yeah, motherfuckers could steal each other
They don't
moves and shit. How you gonna start out fucking the bitch in the ass? That's my shit.
You know
I know you didn't ear fuck that bitch, nigga. I'm at you, nigga.
Ear?
I'm at you, nigga.
Yeah, I know you didn't put your dick in her nostril, yo.
Right, nigga.
What?
Right.
But yo,
at
this
you.
is a thing right now that's really going on in the industry, and this shit is not a go. You know what
Did
I
you
mean?
finger fuck a Rockwaller, nigga? Where you at?
Nah, man.
So you write your own.
Yeah, everything
right.
is from real life.
Right from the heart.
Everything's
Yeah.
from real life, and
Exactly.
it's just a damn shame that a lot of these older guys that's in the game that ran out of fuel. Okay, that's not funny. They just got a name,
Right.
and I'm not saying that we should dismiss them or anything in that nature, because if you look how white folks carry their legends, it's a different way than how we do ours. We take our legends and we just dump them to the side. The white folks take their legends and make them classics, and they still go see them and support them. Now, what I'm saying about the game, what the older G's do to the younger niggas that's out here trying to get it, they're not funny. So they're taking these younger niggas shit.
Right.
And using it on
Wow.
TV. Who knows these younger motherfuckers? Nobody. So these older niggas is getting away with it. Like, there's a lot of hoe ass niggas in New York comedy scene, you know, that's out here that's fucking up the game.
I bet you won't say their name,
I
nigga.
bet you I will. Like, Capone is a joke thief. Okay, Capone is a known joke thief out in New York.
He's a burglar. He's a joke burglar.
Joke burglar. I like that.
Hold on. That shit was dope. I like that. But it's just going out. Because these niggas is called the New York Kings of Comedy.
I bet you won't say another name, nigga.
I'm going to say all these bitch ass niggas' names.
I like
Okay?
this nigga, man.
Yo, my G.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Jimmy
now let's
off
talk
the
about
chain.
talent. Talent's a nigga. He's the funniest nigga out of all those niggas. And one thing I can say about Talent is he keeps making jokes. He keeps being funny. But he a whole ass nigga. He'll steal a budget from you. He'll put you on a show, give you $200, and it's a $5,000 fucking budget. And he'll walk home with motherfucking $4,800.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? But that's the kind of whole nigga he is. And then you got this nigga named Rob Stapleton. This nigga's been doing the same jokes for the last 20 fucking years.
Yeah, I love this
He's got a room in the Bronx called Soso Cofego where he doesn't even have a control over these niggas.
Is that the room where they was advertising
but
me and I wasn't even
false
there?
advertising you? Yes. This
Shady
bitch ass
promoters.
nigga. This bitch ass nigga.
He ain't gonna. He'll spill a bean.
And
He'll
then
spill a bean.
and
He
then
don't give a
after
fuck.
and then after that. But those are the main components.
Right.
That's
Right.
the problem.
Right.
You know, Drew
Right.
Frazier.
Right.
Nobody's worried about Drew. You know, and then my dude just came a part of that
How
shit.
do you-
Kenny Williams. Hold on. Kenny Williams came on, and Kenny Williams is a fucking talent. So I'm not gonna take nothing away from Kenny Williams, but a lot of those New York comedy niggas that claim that they're the kings of New York, these niggas is trash.
But check this out,
And they're
Jimmy.
hoes.
Listen to this. I'm glad you said all that shit you said because that's your life you living, and I want you to know. I agree with almost everything you said that I know about. Like, shit, I ain't motherfucking scared to say it, motherfucker. Capone is a joke thief. That motherfucker watch what you do, and he go do it. And you gon' see me, so what? I'm just saying.
He take the same jokes.
He watch your jokes, then he do your jokes, but act like he that nigga.
There's another nigga. I was on Heartbeat.
It's amazing when
I
you
was
see
on
the
Heartbeat
confidence in
Weekend.
this nigga. You like, you don't get your
There's another nigga.
perpetrate. Leave my legacy alone, nigga. Clone ass nigga.
off my
That's
tail,
what Jim C
nigga.
said.
There's another
But
nigga.
Jimmy, no, fuck that
All
shit.
right, but
I
all
need
I'm
you.
saying-
I
You
need
got
you.
one
I need
more
you to
thing.
talk
You got
about
one more.
I need you to talk about the positive shit that you know about too. You know what I'm talking about because I can't say
Yo,
it.
yo.
No, but we get ready to take a break. When we
yeah,
come
yeah.
back,
No
I want
doubt,
you to
no
say
doubt,
it because
no
I don't
doubt,
want
no doubt.
everybody to be looking
I'm here.
like you
I'm
some
here.
motherfucker who mad at the world because you're not.
I don't
But
give
you,
a fuck what
that
these
shit you
niggas
called
is
out
thinking.
about that, what that
This
shit
is
you
shit
called
is
out.
facts.
but he know the business.
This
Right.
is facts. I've been
Keep
doing
in
this
the
shit
business.
The
since
reason,
I was 15
Marcus,
years old.
the reason motherfuckers don't say this shit, because these niggas is like, they niggas. They ain't no little bitty
No, I got
niggas.
that.
But we,
I got that.
but when we men, my nigga, and I'm
Right.
gonna call you
You
on
about
your
your
shit.
business.
And
You're
not
right.
only that, niggas is scared to say that to them because they're afraid they're not gonna work. Because in New York, these niggas got it sold up.
Right.
You know, they got me boxed out, but I create my own work. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these niggas can't
Yeah.
even get into these crossover
What is that
rooms
smell? What is
to
that?
help
That
build
smells
their
good.
careers. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot
What's
of
your,
whole
what's your
nigga
work?
shit.
What do
What-
you do?
what you
Like
say?
stand-up videos,
Huh?
social. What are you doing? Like as far as creating your own work?
Comedy and acting. That's what I do.
How are you building your brand?
I'm just constantly just staying original.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I go on stage,
You documenting?
I don't like putting my shit on the internet because I'm going to hurt somebody. If you take my shit, I'm going to see you.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk about it. I'm bringing it to your front door. And that's
Jimmy
that.
is a passionate man.
Yeah.
But yo,
Yeah.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying. Like, just we gonna talk about that shit. That's why I brought you on because I know you got the courage to say what it is. Because it seemed like, let me tell you something, Marcus, Craig, Darlene, everybody in this room. When you had the courage to tell the truth on people in power, they find ways to make it seem like you mad or you evil or something like that.
Right. They try to disregard.
That's what I'm saying.
discredit
It's
you.
like that's what this show is
I already know.
for, to talk about the truth, because that's what makes this show stand out. I'm bold enough to talk about the truth with anything. There are people around me. Sometimes I try to dodge the truth a little bit because I don't want to hurt motherfuckers' feelings, but I don't like it because it turns into a build-up inside of me.
The truth is like so heavy to some motherfuckers. Like you need a minute. You're
Yo,
like, right.
my king, can I just say this to you real quick? I don't know what part of the game is this, but this is a fact, my G. Real nigga shit. I don't know when the truth became hate. Whenever you tell somebody the truth about themselves, you hating. Now, fuck that.
No, the truth became hate
Right, that's what
when
he's
the
saying.
haters got in control. Now, to talk about how the haters, and I'm not talking about the shit with what we've been through with Caucasian people. I'm talking about in the hood where there was a time in the hood where a man could stand up and say, y'all know me. You know what I'm saying? And everybody be like, yeah, that nigga, he keeps it 100. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, almost everything anybody says, people look at you like this.
Right.
Like you ain't shit. But that shit is offensive to me because I try to be one of them motherfuckers where my word is known as to have some validity to it.
My
By
word
not
right.
telling bullshit all the time.
Right.
But to the average motherfucker, as soon as a black man get to talking, you full of shit.
Right.
Or you're angry.
Right.
Or you're frustrated. You know, it's always something. They want to put a spin on it. Instead of it just being the motherfucker just keeping it a stack with you and telling you the realness about your motherfucking life. I like to tell pretty bitches shit like they've never heard before. Like, no. You need to hear that. You need to hear that.
You just like saying it for no reason.
Nah, because bitches will try to empower themselves with that pussy.
Got the loud
It's a lot
police
of
speaker.
shit.
Hey, you. No.
You know, hey, you know what's funny? Because I'm sitting here and I'm listening, and I'm like, I got a whole different spill with this shit because I think coming from porno and seeing motherfuckers just butt fucking naked and just trying to get their nut, you know, whether it's male or female, just took it to the rawest degree for me. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've seen like levels since, you know, I see it, you know, from the very exhibitionist to the very, you know, prude and shy. And it's a trip, man, because I get it. I get why we feel the way we fucking feel.
But one thing about what you do, and I would love for you to respond to this. What you do is like one of the purest forms of entertainment, and I say that because it's your body.
Not everybody can do that. That's
This
what
I
I'm saying,
can't fake this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
It's not like
I know it's real shit.
in comedy where motherfuckers can act like they're a good entertainer.
Oh,
Because
my
there's a
God.
lot of them. There's a lot of perpetrators in comedy.
I would love to try
but
comedy, but just one night.
But you know what? You got personality. I saw Mike Tyson do something on HBO or whatever, and he was better than so many motherfuckers that's been doing comedy for years.
That's a fact.
Yep.
Love Mike.
I was like, Mike Tyson got more motherfuckers. He got his special is better than most of
Darlene,
these
what was it called
motherfuckers.
again, Darlene? What was the name of the special that Mike Tyson joined?
I don't remember, but I'm just saying because it was from his heart. It was real.
It was from his heart.
Right. That
Well,
was.
we were talking about
Undisputed?
Iceberg,
There you go.
Iceberg Slim.
It is. Yeah.
Earlier. We were talking about just real.
Yeah.
It's just like he's telling you the stories where you couldn't.
You can't even.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to take a quick break. This break is only going to be 5-6 minutes, so y'all come
Don't
right
worry,
back.
yeah.
5150, we shall return in a moment.
Yeah.
Where we at?
I'm here for y'all.
You just made me swallow half of that Jolly Rancher. Oh my god.
They cut the mics on. What the fuck is y'all doing? You ever heard D laugh? D got that hearty laugh.
It's real. I can't help it. It just comes
I
from
love
the
your
gut.
spirit. I'm like, I'm seeing your spirit like more and more.
I've known him though for years. When I met him, a friend of mine knows him, and she introduced me to him many years ago. And he's always just been so cool, so nice, gentleman.
No, I watch you, brother. You always mellow, man. I ain't never seen you fired up.
Even when Mr. Marcus nuts, he's real mellow. Never, niggas knew you have to get fast. But not Mr.
Always turn
not
off
Mr. Marcus.
I don't watch that part.
He cool about it, see?
No, they got to show the aftertakes after the scene. He's probably like, "May I have a child, please?"
You never told us the secret though.
What is the secret?
The secret to shooting off whenever you want. Like if I'm fucking my bitch and I'm getting bored, how do I just and get out of here?
I'll tell you this: where the mind goes, the body will follow.
Right.
Wow, this nigga go get all kind of pussy after this. You think your pussy level is up now, bro?
That's some real shit, though. It's the truth.
You need to come out with an R&B album.
I'm gonna use that one though. I ain't gonna lie, Marcus. I'm gonna steal that one, and I rarely steal niggas' shit. But
Here we go.
I like your spirit. Oh, that's dope.
That shit is hard, nigga.
We working in Hartford, Connecticut this week. I'm coming with that spirit shit on them bitches.
Oh my god.
Your spirit is beautiful.
Try telling the bitch I'm proud of you.
True.
That shit works.
Hey,
Nigga,
dude,
you don't gotta tell me I know.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah,
One of my
there you go.
lines right there.
Yeah.
Telling a stranger I'm proud of you.
Just proud of everything. Or
Well,
something?
people do
Bro,
that. People
bro,
do that
bro,
online.
bro,
I do that online. Somebody does some shit, I be like, dope.
No, I'm talking about when a chick is walking by with the fattest ass ever. Listen, I'm proud of you.
I got some cold shit too, though. I be telling bitches.
That actually, she might be wanting to be proud of.
No, dude. I done had chicks come back on me like,
You know what always work?
what's that?
You turned out to be the angel I never thought you would be.
Oh, that's corny.
Oh Lord.
That shit worked, dog.
Nigga, hell.
Bitches don't know here angel mixed in with they shit. Call a bum bitch an angel.
Okay, I'm gonna call
Hey, yo, no doubt. And not only a bum bitch calling her nigga, if you trying to find shelter for the winter, fake come in a ugly bitch.
Yeah.
Fake
come?
Fake come. That's when you fake
That's too
bust.
much effort.
That's when you fake. You
Can
bugging,
you
my
really?
nigga.
I'ma try
There's
to
niggas out here really trying to survive.
I didn't know
What
that.
worked for you?
Every time I say "why not me" to a broad, it always works. When I say "why not me,"
But I got to see the bitches you fucking with, my nigga. That says a lot.
I mean, well, why not? Because they gonna say, well, "What you mean? Why not me?" And then that gives me the opportunity.
How many times
Your hand to hand in the street action means something.
Right. What work for you though?
Shit.
He ain't
He
gotta
don't
work
have
no
to.
more, man. Them hoes know who that nigga is.
Corny if I
That nigga gonna pick his daughter up in school. The teacher be like, that bitch is wrong.
Never thought of that. You're crazy.
Hey, but no, I want to say this shit. I brought my homeboy. Now, this Jimmy Martinez, crazy ass nigga from New York. Used to be on the radio out there.
Hot 97. Shout
Right.
out to Sway, Rich
Motherfucker.
Nice, Miss Info. Shout out to them.
This motherfucker. But one thing about this nigga, whatever emotions or whatever the fuck he come with, it's my opinion he keep it 100. And I want to say this because nobody else could say this but Jimmy. Now, we both know a legend. Or a
yo,
legend.
Let me take it. Let me take this, Corey. Yo, this is how I knew you was the truth. I already knew you was the truth when I first pulled up in L.A. back in 2001.
I like your spirit.
And thank you, sir, thank you. And you took me up under your wing. I remember D. Ray wanted me to go with him to buy a Lexus. He was like, "What the fuck? Stay right there. I'm coming to get you." And you wouldn't let me go with a nigga to go buy a car. And I knew that you was a real nigga.
That's groupie shit, though. Dude.
No doubt. That for him to even that's what I know.
That ain't no knock on D-Ray because he was young.
Nah.
That was his first time getting a car like
Yeah,
that.
Lexus is a good
We
car,
come
too.
from
That's
nothing.
when
Lexus
Lexus
was
was
good car.
popping
Yeah.
too.
We come from nothing, so that was big for him. But I'm just saying, you don't
It's
need to be
comfortable.
there
He's comfortable.
looking
He's
at
trying
him
to
fill
get
out his
comfortable.
paperwork, nigga.
Yeah,
Nah,
Game
I really don't.
He wants you.
What insurance company you going with, D-Ray?
But you know,
what payment plan you taking?
I just wanted to, but I was up on the Corey for a while. I was out here, and then I went back to the coast. And my big brother Patrice O'Neal was out there, and Patrice was asking me who I was fucking with while I was out here, and I was telling him it was really, Corey, I would go with you to the basketball during the day, where the wives and the husbands of the successful Hollywood wives and so forth and so on, boyfriends and husbands were playing basketball with us. And, that's when I just kind of got a gauge for who you were. So when I went back and I was telling Patrice who I was fucking with, Patrice just took a mental note. I remember when Patrice O'Neal came back to New York in like the mid-2000s. And I just saw a different motherfucker on stage. Patrice was already a beast.
Yes.
Was already a beast. But there was something else to him when I saw him on stage. And I asked him after I saw him that night in New York at the Comedy Cellar. It was him, Keith Robinson, and Jim Norton and I sitting outside. And I leaned over and I asked Patrice O'Neal, dude, who was you fucking with? Who was you chilling with when you was out in L.A.? And his words were, oh, yo, man, Corey Holcomb. I said, dude, I can see it. He said, Jimmy, that man gave me the freedom to really say what I want to say.
Well, let me stop you right now. And I want everybody to be sure.
I just need them to know that was verbatim.
Right.
I need that was
I
verbatim.
never could write for Patrice O'Neal or Patrice O'Neal was a beast. He had his own mind. But when people say to me, Corey, you remind me of Patrice O'Neal, I always be like, yeah, I get it. But I was just the motherfucker who showed him, homie, ain't no motherfucking cap to what you could say.
Let loose, right.
You be you and let the world judge from there. Let me tell you something. A crooked motherfucker told me that. A motherfucker who I feel is crooked. His name is T.K. Kirkland. T.K. Kirkland is crooked. He will acknowledge that. He will acknowledge that. He will tell you.
I know T.K. Carter.
T.K. Carter, that's my man. I love T.K. Carter. That's my man. But T.K. Kirkland I gotta finish this thought.
T.K. Kirkland's my nigga too.
Me too.
He ain't lying.
T.K. Kirkland got a lot of crooked shit to him.
Be a legend,
but
though.
T.K. Kirkland stands on stage and he says shit. Well, I haven't seen his act lately, but I'm just saying, when I was a young comic, I used to be like, man, it's this motherfucker named T.K. Kirkland. This motherfucker talk to them women for real. I had never seen it on stage like that. So I always give him his propers for being one of the motherfuckers that I watched and gave me the confidence to really be me.
Right.
Even though I wouldn't trust that motherfucker.
Right.
That's our guy. You could ask him anything in the beginning when he first started out. That's our dude.
But that's
he was
why
at our house all the time.
acknowledge how talented TK was,
Yeah.
especially motherfuckers like Eddie Murphy and shit like that. They had TK around him.
Yeah,
but TK
we did
was
too.
a sneaky motherfucker.
Well, he never did.
So he
nothing.
did
That's
shit
my
to
boy.
burn the bridges.
Yeah, not for us. He's my boy.
But it wasn't like but
he was the real
Patrice
deal.
was saying like you wrote for him or none of that wild shit, my nigga. It was just like Patrice really appreciated your freedom on stage, and it let him know he can be that free and say what the fuck he really wanted to say on stage. And he was already clever at saying it. You know what I mean?
Already was. Never saying I taught Patrice O'Neal nothing about comedy, but I feel like when he watched me perform, it was that final click. And it can happen with anything in life where you might see something and be like, I'm not holding back. Because that's in me to do. I just didn't do it. Or I was hesitant to do it. Y'all don't even understand. Nate called me. Nate, I'm talking about Nate who does this show.
Yeah.
Nate said motherfuckers was giving him slack for being around me.
Right.
People around the city who have some, little influence or whatever, oh, you around that Corey Holcomb motherfucker laughing at him and all that shit while he talking shit about whatever. Really, I ain't talking shit about whatever. I'm just saying what really happens. And I had to tell Nate the same thing I had to tell
Me.
Darlene.
He told me.
Because
I get it.
Motherfuckers don't fuck with you like they used to, right?
I got it that night when I reconnected, when I saw you Wednesday night on Valentine's at that same spot.
Motherfucker, you say motherfuckers be rolling their eyes at you and everything.
The whole bit. And I was like, whoa, I thought that dude was cool. Or girl. Right. It was a couple women,
they
too.
used to be cool with you, but you around me, and they don't like
and
that.
That's the same.
And I went to see Nate. He was the best thing the whole night, the host.
Oh, Nate talented.
Yeah. Okay, that was Nate.
Yeah, Nate,
the big
he's
guy.
on that. He sits right there.
Yeah. Nate is very talented, and he was telling me about.
Bobby came out and sung Jodeci, which for me was like.
Jodeci was the shit.
I was
But
like,
then-
I got Bobby Brown and
Yeah.
dude, I'm an R&B dude, like from.
But then the Force MDs came out and
And
killed
then
it, and they were here the night before.
What?
Yeah.
I was like,
I know.
But the point I'm trying
Anyway,
to make
Nate was
is, man,
great.
when you around certain people,
You gonna get it.
You gotta either say, okay, I'm gonna handle this, or I'm gonna handle that. Because if you around me, a lot of the insecure people around town are
They'll show
gonna
you
have a
themselves.
problem with it.
And they're showing themselves.
Like, not like I'm saying, like you making a guest star appearance on the show, Mr. Marcus, but if like we was hanging out every day, I'm here to tell you, motherfuckers that you normally be like, what's up, man? They be like, what's up, man? They'll be like, nah, you be with that nigga. And I don't even do nothing to nobody. I don't be around nobody.
Nah, you don't gotta do nothing to nobody. The fact that you continue to tell the truth to niggas, that's problematic.
You know
in
what?
a time of false dispositions.
But it's good
It's
for
problematic.
us because we get
That's
to find
real,
out
Jimmy.
who they
That's
really
real.
are. But it's good for me. I get to
met-
find out that they full of shit. I'm like, wow, instead of you saying, hey, I got this problem with homeboy. Oh, really? You don't even get a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like
Let me
these
tell you why
people.
they ain't gonna-
I think
they
they're a
ain't gonna
distraction.
talk
To be honest with you,
Say that again,
I
Marcus.
just think that they're a distraction. I think that they're distracting you from whatever your ultimate goals are, whatever your path is supposed to be on. I think the negativity and all that conversation, and if you get caught up in that,
Hey, yo, Mr. Marcus,
it's taking you from.
hold on. I gotta ask you this. This is a
Got
serious
me?
question, yo. Have you ever been stabbing the pussy and at first it's got a regular smell and then after the ninth stab it starts to seep out?
What?
And it's a horrible stench that just starts to
It
happen?
starts reeking
Yes.
and permutating.
Yes,
the
I love your
area and
words.
space that
I
I'm
love your words.
Permutating.
I love your words, man.
Text this bitch now. Get your permutating ass out of here, bitch.
I hate that shit, man. The pussy smell
Can't
good
take it back.
at the beginning, and after you start, getting in there, and what the fuck is this? Yeah. But has that ever happened to you on set?
No,
Good man.
I'm just kidding.
Good. It has. It has.
No,
It's
but
a body.
it's his profession, so he
It's
has
a
to be.
it's a professional setting. It's a professional situation, so I know how to handle that situation.
Oh, but it has happened. In other
It
words,
happens.
yes. Okay, it's a human body.
What I
Sure.
learned is, not every woman is on the same level when it comes to how to her height, personality. Just as men in the same way. We all on different stages, and at
Yo,
that
Mr.
time,
Marcus.
she just wasn't on that level.
Now, do they use lubricant, or do they make everybody just provide?
Spit.
What do they use? Do they use? Yeah.
Nah, we use.
Look, I'm curious.
He got jokes.
Yo,
Yeah, I
what
know,
He
about?
say it's soft. He's like,
Spit. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, man.
Do you do BBW?
right. I just not fuck bitches before. I know you ain't on this dry ass.
No, he did not.
I don't do a snot, man.
I had him dark different round chunks in it. Oh, this is straight now. I knew I'd get you wet, bitch.
Shout out to Jay Raff, man.
Oh,
Jay Raff, Lost Boys, man.
whew. That was too much.
All right, I wasn't here when Monique went off, but this is something that no one addressed or no one looked at when that whole Monique shit hit the fan. Like, I know she was talking like she's the highly decorated. Now everyone missed
The comedian Monique, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone
Who I
missed
love.
the problem.
Who we
and
love.
that whole you gotta love her.
Yeah.
She's
OG.
another outspoken person that's going to get the lashes of the motherfucking master because she's not conforming to the norm. My only issue that I think that's relevant within that shit is that they gave a known fucking joke thief $11 million for her fucking special. Amy Schumer. 11. You gave this joke thief who was doing Patrice O'Neal's material on your Netflix special. And then you go back and you say, oh, well, I didn't know. Bitch, you knew Patrice O'Neal.
Oh, Amy.
Yes,
Yeah.
Amy Schumer
Yeah.
knows Patrice. She knew who he was.
Yeah, that was a big thing when that
you know,
happened. When she had her special out.
So the fact that these folks at Netflix gave Amy Schumer that nut and didn't, and I understand what Monique's problem was, where she's coming from. She's worth more than $500,000. If you giving $11 million to a joke thief, because in the comedy community, a joke thief is a fucking terrorist. And
No, I heard that.
and hold on. And Netflix,
You said beyond that.
Netflix is sponsoring terrorism if they're fucking giving joke thieves fucking specials.
They
and
won't
they're
get
not
no-
giving the real ones the specials. My niggas, y'all can't tell me every special on Netflix is funny.
Nah.
That it's fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible.
But-
And you got to be in a certain kind of clique, it seems, to get in that Netflix special world.
Well, hold on. First of all, they're joke burglars.
Joke burglars.
Joke burglar.
Hilarious.
Hamburglar, joke burglar.
Why didn't Monique speak on that?
She
She
did. She
no,
No, she didn't speak on
No,
being
she
a joke.
didn't. She because she was so. It's like
She a joke. No,
But listen, but you gotta. Okay, let me
Whoa.
say this about
I'm
Netflix.
just
Let me just say this
talking
about
shit.
Netflix real quick.
all right.
Go ahead.
The thing
go ahead.
with Netflix is you bring projects to them. They don't go. They always open to everything. They need it. They need as much
Concept.
that they
Yeah,
need
yeah,
it as
yeah.
much as possible. So you don't have to wait for them to come to you. If you want to fuck with them, you can. You can go to Hulu. You can go to Amazon. You can go to anybody that's going to distribute your product and give you a percentage of that distribution. So you have to realize, okay, well, the power shift. It's whoever grabs it first.
Okay,
Whoever
but
takes
what
it
does that
on-
got to do with you taking on a joke thief project?
They
They know too.
I know, but they ain't gonna get up into politics. They don't get
Yo,
a fuck.
bro,
They
so-
just trying to make a dollar.
Hey,
Jimmy
But-
Martinez.
Yeah.
Robin Williams was one of the
A
best.
joke thief
Joke
ever.
thief.
Yeah, he was a
Joke
super
thief.
joke thief.
But he was
But
an
had-
extremely talented actor.
But that
Yes.
cancels that out,
Yeah,
though.
what cancels what out?
In the comedy world, I don't give a fuck how talented you are if you're stealing
Hey,
jokes. Fuck your
did
talent,
you-
nigga.
That's how you feel. That's how I feel. That's how he feel. But I'm here to tell you, people like Amy Schumer strive every day because they have the representation and they have, as Mr. Paul Mooney said, the complexion.
For the protection.
Yes, that's why. And there's nothing else to even overthink that about. She's a Caucasian woman.
Yeah.
She's
But
gonna
I
get
just think that-
opportunities to grow.
I just think that Monique, that should have been her bullet point, opposed to trying to put herself and the Dave Chappelle.
Oh, in
and,
other words, you're saying when
like-
she did beef about it, because she did talk about it, she didn't
just
hit that
put too
point.
much- It's like
She
being
didn't go
on
there.
trial for murder and they only find you guilty for a fucking robbery. They can't.
No
they can't
DNA.
They can't fucking prosecute you or sentence you on the term of robbery because the DA trialed you on the murder. So no one's jacking the robbery because you didn't prove without a reasonable doubt there was a murder.
Well, just let me say this. We got all these crazy motherfuckers going in schools and shooting up innocent people.
Sure.
And they're using that as a way to take your gun away, your protection. And I get it because half of America is on pills. Or most of America is on pills.
There's a lot of
But
motherfuckers on
when a
pills.
cop, when a
Shit.
cop shoots an innocent person, there's nothing about gun control. Have you noticed that?
Right.
The reason I'm bringing up this point because it's all scandalous shit, dog. You can't. We have an outlet to express our opinion. Thank God. People
For
will-
now.
Nah, ain't
Yeah.
nobody standing at the door
Right.
like, get off the mic now, nigga.
Right.
Right.
Or cutting the internet off yet.
We have a way to express ourselves. Thank God.
Speak
This
your
internet,
mind, man.
before they start regulating
Shit.
this shit and making it where certain people can't be on the internet because that's next. That's next.
Right.
But what I'm saying is,
I hope not. I hope they don't take away my porn.
right.
But let me ask you a question.
They take away motherfuckers' porn. It's gonna be a fucking problem.
You gotta point the gun at the right motherfucker, man.
Who is that?
So Amy Schumer is can do what she do because the right motherfucker is ordaining that. Like
it doesn't make it right, my nigga.
I'm not saying it's right, but
and you put the spotlight on them too.
It's only an assassination if you kill a motherfucker that's leading something, is what I'm saying. If you shoot the security guard of the president,
so who's leading?
Great point,
Netflix,
because look,
Netflix.
Look, check this out, Jimmy. We brought up Capone. Don't nobody know Capone outside of New York like that.
I know.
I'm saying like he ain't no he. I tell all these motherfuckers, y'all niggas do what y'all do. You ain't gonna never be shit. You gonna keep being a local motherfucker. I know so many local hacks.
Oh my God.
They've been local for so long. I be rooting for them. Still to make it, nigga. I want you to make it, you local motherfucker.
Man, it's so much. I remember that time I was with you and Cat in the Hat attacked me. That's
nigga,
when I
leave that shit
alone.
Wait, what?
Listen, you know what?
I never bring that shit up.
Forget about it.
I never bring that shit up.
All right, can we talk about the
'Cause
time
I want that
Leonardo
shit to go
DiCaprio
away.
attacked me? Can we talk about that?
How did he attack you?
What happened,
the fuck
Jimmy?
was he doing?
No, you know what?
What did he do?
No, I'm going to save it for the next time I'm on the show.
Okay.
It's a lot.
wow.
It's a lot.
I used to see Leo hanging out.
What about when Jaheim attacked me?
It can't be.
It's always
Why
me.
did they attack
See,
you?
people don't know he used to be on the radio in New York.
Well, that don't
And
have
he
to-
had a radio interview with Jaheim. Do I need to say more? Because y'all see.
But that comes
Giants
and
is
that,
big
that
motherfuckers.
unfortunate
Right,
comes
yeah.
with that there,
Oh,
because
you called him out on his
power.
boyfriend.
Yo,
What did you ask him, Jimmy? Fuck it.
I
What
asked
set
him
it
if he
off?
was a homosexual. And he just went crazy. He threw Pepto-Bismol at me, a jar of Vaseline, Lysol.
Where you get some
threw his
Vaseline
beat.
from?
It was all the stuff that was inside the studio. It was all the stuff that was inside the studio at Hot 97. That shit was crazy. Ebro was there.
threw some
My
condoms
boy
into
Ebro.
some lube.
Big
He's
Ebro,
like, put this
yeah,
on
yeah.
now.
Old man Ebro was there. He ended up coming in
No,
because Sway,
did you hear
Rich
what
Nice.
this nigga said?
What'd he say?
He said he threw a rubber and some lube at you. Was like, put that shit on.
Hey yo, but you know what? Real nigga shit. LL Cool J, him and I almost got into it because a nigga invited me to his dick with Vaseline. And this shit was on it.
What?
Yo, homie, it's so much shit. The next time I come back, we gonna get into all of that shit. But there's so many.
This
stories.
happened on air?
This happened on air, dog. This happened on air. And Sway, as soon as Sway turns that shit off,
Because of
so-
LL Cool J's dick.
Hey yo, because a nigga tried to invite me to his dick.
What'd he say?
Like, okay, you over here counting, licking your lips, putting Vaseline on it. So what you gonna do with that Vaseline on your lips? And while he's doing that, he's grabbing his sweatpants and his dick and leaning towards me where Darlene is sitting.
While you're interviewing him?
Word, this is on my son.
You jiggling, baby.
And I'm looking at the on air sign, and yeah, there's 3-something million listeners listening,
Right.
But nigga, I only have a listening base of 7 motherfuckers that matter, and all these niggas live on my block.
They
I
said
gotta go home.
LL will give you them hands, Jimmy.
Oh,
Yeah, I bet you. I hear you, man. I hear that shit. Niggas talking that Jimmy Finn not to make it back and all that wild shit. Right now for LL.
Somebody said Jaheim. Somebody said Jaheim was in prison, nigga.
like that's where he got it from.
Okay. You say that to say what? Right. No doubt he said Jimmy on that Quincy side of the game. Yo, I got so much behind the scenes
Oh,
stories.
they said you like, Quincy Jones.
I got so much real shit to tell niggas because they don't know. They don't know. They just fans. And they just, out here.
I know.
and being-
Motherfuckers are getting like a paragraph.
Yo.
And then they create a whole world
Yo,
around
I
it.
swear to God, if some of these niggas could see some of this whole ass shit,
There's a lot of whole shit going on. There's a lot of whole shit going on.
Man, listen.
This whole shit going on right
It's
now.
the point I was talking about with whole
when
shit.
Tracy Morgan kissed me on the side of my mouth when he greeted me, in the corner of my mouth,
are like-
I smacked the shit out of him because what the fuck are you doing? I'm a man, and we're not in fucking Europe. We're not in Europe. What the fuck are you kissing me in the corner?
Hold
That's
on,
an intimate.
Jimmy. Will Smith did that to a motherfucker.
No, the nigga did that to Will Smith, and Will Smith smacked the shit out of him. And I'm fucking with Will for that. You motherfucking right. And I saw the look on Will's face.
No, Will Smith was like, "Hey, my
Yes. The fuck are you doing?
He said, "What?" Will Smith smacked that dude. The dude, like, Will
On the
Smith
red
was trying to
carpet.
show him some love, and he was like, he kissed him, like, right here. And he was like, "Hey,
Will got him good, yeah. Oh, damn.
hey, man, this shit funny to me."
Oh, God, I can't.
Nigga.
Fuck with the OG, man.
Yo, nigga, like, this shit is crazy in this
No,
game,
but look,
bro.
man, it's really that serious. That's what I was trying to say. This brother named Nate that I let on the show now,
It's getting.
they starting to work him to see if they could
He
get
catches
him
some
to
heat.
fuck away from me. And I'm just saying, it's like, I tell anybody, all the motherfuckers who I fuck with or I would love to meet, listen, man, I'm not the average dude, meaning like I say stuff not with the intent to cause drama, but the intent to relieve stress. What I say makes me feel better. What I say makes people feel better as we have millions of viewers to watch this shit. I'm not trying to put anybody on the spot just to come up. I put motherfuckers on the spot that done did something to me.
Right, and that's respectable, but they don't see that. You see what I'm saying? Those kind of people like that don't.
Motherfuckers who done did something to me, I'ma speak on it.
No doubt. And that's just what it is. Man, I just wish the game just had a little bit more coof to it. That's all I'm saying,
It'll
man.
never happen.
Never
and
happened,
now,
no.
especially
respect. A lot more
right
respect,
now,
right.
now in the game. Now, listen, Corey, I want you to hear me, and this is no disrespect to your man, because when your man originally started casting the show, it was a dope ass show, bro.
Who?
Nick Cannon. But my nigga, I'm going to say this. Why is Hollywood fucked up right now? Because there's no more stars. There are no more stars. In the 80s, in the 90s, there were fucking stars. You know why? Because there were talent scouts and there were A&Rs. Nobody's going out fucking picking the talent anymore.
The reason they're not picking the talent no more is because they need content. They don't need talent. They need content. And if your content is halfway decent, you might get a deal.
They need content.
But I watch at home. I never
can I have some of
watched
those gummy
those
bears?
old movies with I never thought to watch those old movies with Liz Taylor and
What?
all them
Watch
people
those,
in it.
yeah.
But when you watch those movies, it make you go, "Wow, these are real actors."
Really, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
These are motherfuckers you
Yeah.
can tell they didn't just get the script the day before. It was like, all right, girl, I like you. Nah, these motherfuckers are.
You know
I
where
seen
I first-
motherfuckers do monologues for like 6 minutes in a scene.
They're
Where they
like-
doing all the talking. That shit is not easy
It's like, dude,
to make it look convincing.
Yeah.
it's like real shit. Like, it's like where the Mickey Rourkes are of our generation.
Mickey
you know,
Rourke. I like Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, like
That's a
he's a-
strange one to use, but
no,
I mean-
it's not a strange
Well,
one
because
because
he's
he's a dope ass fucking
He's a
actor,
dope- I mean,
and he was
that's
blackballed by the
strange.
game.
I'm sorry, not
He-
strange, but that's very.
Interesting.
But you know
Yeah,
Mickey
and
Rourke
interesting
from out here
pick.
being a
Very
wild
active.
boy, right?
Yeah,
I know, but yeah.
A wild boy.
He's the
But
truth.
you know,
He's the
because
truth. He is
He's
good,
the
though.
truth.
But
he's the fucking truth.
just because he's a wild boy doesn't make him not
He's
a
not like
phenomenal
that.
actor.
He's a great actor.
You know, he could. That's
the fact that you mentioned that motherfucker like that, I was like, all right.
because
Why him?
There's because
What
he's
movie
a great,
did you like? You saw him in, Jimmy?
nine and
But let me
nine and a half.
let me ask you a
Nine and a
question.
half weeks.
But
9.5 weeks.
9.5 weeks.
Let's keep it 100.
The
though.
Wrestler, his comeback movie was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was
and
dope.
and you know what people don't know about that movie is that the studios tried to give that shit to Nicolas Cage, and Nicolas Cage knew that Mickey Rourke had this role, and this is after Mickey Rourke had the role. The studios tried to take it away from him, give it to Nicolas Cage, and give him more money, but Nicolas said no. This is for him. I'm stepping away from it.
But let me ask you
Why
a
you
question.
think
And
he did
other
that?
people did. You know why he did that? Because, man.
Because I heard Mickey Rourke was a street motherfucker.
No doubt, but not only that, not only
You
that,
gonna chill them
but hold
straight
on,
up.
not only
Straight
that,
up.
not
Straight
only
the fuck
that,
up.
man,
He
he
is.
deserves it. And it's the same shit that happened on the set of Iron Man 2. They tried to give that nigga base scale
Oh, he
pay.
was in that shit.
And
But
motherfucking Robert Downey Jr.
He was in the first one.
Real nigga shit. Robert Downey Jr. went and said, no, we're going to give him $300,000. That's what we're doing. With Mickey Rourke. That's what we're doing. This motherfucker went to Siberia to go into a fucking jail to get into that character.
Yeah.
Are you guys
He's
fucking
deep.
like?
I
Get the
respect
fuck
the
out.
process.
But
We're not
people
worthy.
get it.
We're
Hey,
not
but
worthy.
check this out, y'all. The reason we have to make sure this show is finna be wrapped the fuck up because I got to go to the motherfucking airport. So I want to say, like,
Mickey Rourke.
this motherfucker shit. Big shout out to Mickey Rourke. Motherfucker, a great big shout out to my man, Mr. Marcus. Goddamn
Yes,
it, Mr. Marcus.
yay.
We did a couple of shows together. I don't even know if you remember. We was,
With
with Speedy them.
Speedy
And one
Jam.
time I did this Playboy Channel shit. You was up there and shit. It was so funny because it was this girl. She was like one of the dancers or whatever, and she was new, and I knew it. I said, "You knew, huh?" She said, "How you can tell?" I said, "Your pussy wet. These other bitches just seen this shit. They pussy ain't wet. They ain't excited.
Oh my God.
Love wet pussy.
Wet pussy, real wet
Love
pussy."
wet pussy.
Where can they find you? Where can they
You can find me
look you
some
up?
wet pussy.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Your social
gotta
media
wrap it.
handles.
We
That's
gotta
funny.
wrap it. I'm going to Hartford, Connecticut this weekend. Y'all come fuck with me all in the Hartford area because I need to fill that little pussy ass club up.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
with
Represent.
the big homie. I'm
Oh,
gonna be
nice.
with him.
Represent. Just
Okay.
turn it out. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So we let's just go ahead and wrap this
Yeah,
one up.
man.
Once again,
Can I shout out my shit, man?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yo, you know, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Jimmy Martinez Comedy. I want to shout out all the bitches in the hood that's getting a new nigga fresh with your baby father's child support checks. We need y'all.
Take
We
it
need
real.
y'all. Shout out to my nigga L Star Harlem. I'm coming home, homie. You already know. Yeah, I'm just shouting out my nigga Jason
Good.
Steinberg, Sana Hannibal, Asia Bennett. Yeah.
Nice. There it is.
That's what's up.
I got a
Chris
shout out,
Jarrell,
actually.
Marshall Brandon.
Go ahead, D. Let
I got
D
a shout out. It's actually on the way here to Dion in Los Angeles in traffic, Hollywood and La Brea. He was in the car next to me honking. I was like, I don't know what this person says. It's for me. And I turned and he was like, 5150. I love you guys. And I'm on my
That's
way
what's
now. He was so excited. So Dion,
That's
what's up?
You want to say hi to your girl before she
Oh.
yell at you before you get home? nigga?
That shit great. Nah, you know who you are, Pasadena, California,
That's
man.
right.
Stand
Represent.
up, niggas.
There you go.
Summit Street, Navarro Street, y'all niggas know who y'all is.
Oh, shoot.
At the Craig Smith.
There it is.
I want to say what's up to all the dudes who wear condoms every time. You missing out, dog. Take a chance in life.
Shout out to my nigga Brian Hooks.
Can I
We
get-
got the
can I
new
get
gear.
mine in
Yeah.
before
We
we
got
should.
the Nubian Queen jogging
We
suits
got
in this
Nubian Queen,
motherfucker.
everybody on that.
Yeah, you got the wettest shit.
How
Hey, can
wear
I
it?
give a shout
wanna
out to
be a
my
poser.
boy Tony T's getting married next week.
Oh,
My daughter's graduating in May from
nice.
LMU.
Oh, that's dope.
So she just had her birthday the other day. You know,
That shit feel good when you be at them graduations of college, boy.
I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I went to my daughter graduation, man. That was a great feeling, goddamn it. I was looking at her mama like, you bitch.
you guys are crazy.
She don't even fuck with you no more, bitch.
I can't wear this stuff because I don't want to be a poser.
We got new gear. Go to the motherfucking
Nubian
website.
Queen.
Nubian Queen.
That's you.
No,
He
this is
well,
stuff
he's
we
making
made.
it.
You?
goddamn it. We put this shit together. It's a tank top, D. Without you
Yeah,
holding
this
it up,
is a
they gotta
tank
see
top,
it's the
and
tank
I
top.
brought the big one because I want to let them know that it goes up to 3X.
All you girls who work out at the gym and need a tank top to
She got 3X.
advertise your hustle.
because
we
they
got
want it, they
t-shirts.
asked.
What do the
Yeah,
t-shirts
man.
say?
T-shirt, Mother of
That's
Civilization.
dope. I like that.
You like that? Got
That's real
the
dope.
silhouette
I like that
of
color,
the
too.
sister
I love
right
the dark
there.
brown.
Mother of civilization.
Brown, like a motherfucker.
Awesome.
See what I mean? Copper top on that ass.
Brown. Shout out to Dark Brown.
And shout out again to Black Panther.
Black
Black
Panther
Panther.
came out.
Yeah.
Hey
Y'all
man,
saw it?
look.
I ain't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
I need to go see it.
yeah, it's
I know it's like the real deal. Everybody talking about it. And I can't even join in the conversation.
Shout out to Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
Shout out to Johnny Peoples. After the show in Arlington, he came up to me and said he just got out for manslaughter. He did
What?
10 years.
that nigga was flirting with you, nigga.
Nah, he wasn't.
Shout out to Boston Joe.
Yeah, boss.
Shout out to
Shout out
porn.
to Joe, yo.
Shout out
Being
to
Hartford
Pornhub.
this week. I want to
Wait,
say,
wait,
I want to
Marcus.
pray for all the girls who got offended when we was talking
I
about
heard that.
sour pussies and sour hair.
Yeah, y'all don't get offended. Y'all
Right.
just clean your shit. That's good.
Right, just clean your shit. goddamn.
I just
What
want to
do you
say shout out to Pornhub
shout out to Pornhub.
for fine tuning my porn experience, for making it.
Did you ever get in
enhancing it.
the, you ever get in the van with them
hell.
bang bro niggas?
No, I wish I would have thought of that shit though. I was like, man, nigga would have got arrested.
We got to get something like bang Cadillac. Like have some niggas in an old school
It's gotta be in a
Cadillac.
convertible too.
Right.
Man.
Right, you can stand up on a bitch. Goddamn.
Yeah, shout out to Biggie. You got to find out what the name of that car was.
Would you be willing to do some shit like that if we
I
filmed
have
it
done
like
some shit like
on
that.
some comedy shit, but
No,
some
yeah,
real
yeah.
shit?
No, I'm way down. I'm way down, dude. Come on.
Check this out.
Fuck
I would
that.
love to
Fuck that.
produce
Put me
a
in some shit.
comedy
Let's go.
porn scene
Seriously.
where, yeah,
I
I'm
got
telling you,
it.
it'd be dope, dog.
I don't give a fuck.
It'd
You
be
clown,
dope.
you talk shit. I don't give
It'd
a
be
fuck.
dope, man.
think
Niggas been talking shit to me since I started making porno. They have been, and I ain't let this shit stop me since.
I got a great idea
What's wrong?
for some porn shit that motherfuckers have not done that I think if you know how to capitalize off it,
I can.
we can do it, man. It's gonna be
I do.
great. When I tell
I
you
have.
about it, you're gonna be
I
like,
will.
yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
Mine, the
He gonna
mine
be
of
in it,
Corey
too. We
Holcomb.
gonna have me and that girl in it.
Your first
No, he
and last thing.
No, he gonna be like, my girl can't do it. I'll do it, but she can't do it. Don't be looking at her like that. She a Christian.
Oh,
That
stop.
nigga crazy.
This was fun, guys. Yeah.
Man, I had some shit.
I know we been Craig. We gonna do, we do this every week, Joe.
gotta
We do.
come
I gotta
back.
get this. We gotta get to the airport.
Yeah.
Corey Holcomb, 5150. We love
Right.
y'all.
Thanks for watching again.
Word up.